I don't know why, but you are watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
Welcome to Based on a True Story, Volume 6, Tales of the Underworld, where true crime collides with the furry, funny, and fierce world of the Dust Bunny Mafia. This brand new 32-page comic reimagines real mafia legends, Mad Dog Cole, John Gotti, and more, through the eyes of our animal mobsters. Think The Godfather meets Looney Tunes, packed with action, humor, and full-color storytelling.
Well, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the Madness Entertainment Group's Sunday edition of the Madness Open Drawstream. I'm your host today, Levi. So what is an open drawstream? Very simple. It is a place for your art to be seen. So if you have the ability to show your art while working, you are more than welcome to join us. And I already have a guest backstage, and everybody knows her very well. She is the machine. What's up,
Sunday.
Patty?
Good.
It's
Good.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Sunday.
And I did not do the trailer for our next guest because I saved it for her intro. So I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna roll that beautiful beef footage right here.
It's Flip City Magazine, The Parodies, Special Edition, with savage send-ups of The Walking Dead, Star Trek Picard, Stranger Things, The Mandalorian, Guardians of the Galaxy, and more from the first 4 years of Flip City. Get Flip City The Parodies free when you subscribe in print at flipcitymag.com. The world's best satire magazine, and never, ever woke.
Welcome to the show, Christy.
Hello.
How you doing?
Never, ever woke, everybody. Hey, I gotta say, Addie is the cutest machine ever made.
That is right.
Hello, happy Saturday. Are we streaming
Sunday.
out everywhere?
It's Sunday.
yeah.
Oh,
It's Sunday.
God. You even just did say Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I never know what day of the week it is.
The only reason I know what day it is because my wife's here. I'm like, okay, it must be the weekend.
It's the weekend at least, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
And I
Levi,
just
thank you again for coming to my launch stream last night. It was fun.
hey, no problem. I had fun. And I excuse me, I dropped the link in the chat if anybody wants to join us. And I see that we got another person backstage. And I still have something here for him. I hope it's the right one. If not,
What up?
welcome to the show, Zaf.
What's going
Hey,
on,
Zach.
everybody? That is the right one.
Cool. We have Carrie showing up. Everybody say hi to Carrie.
Hey,
Hi,
Karen.
Gary.
Hey.
We also have Lark Bark. Everybody say hey.
What
Hey,
up?
Lark Bark.
Mark.
Hey.
Meow.
So, Christy, are you launching a book this weekend?
Yeah, we launched last night for volume 24 as we are wrapping it up. And just to let you guys know, the Madness collaboration, which Pop's named, I think appropriately, Flip City is Madness. We've got a lot of the writing popped in there, and I don't have just the individual image. But we decided to go with Addie's Peanut Dan as the serial killer for her because she submitted several. And I have writing here if you want to hear what Scott's blurb was for him.
Yes.
Okay. On the right is convicted killer Peanut Dan. Dan sought out lonely ladies with peanut allergies and seduced them exposing them to his nuts with deadly results. Dan's killing streak was interrupted when his last target noticed the FDA's warning labels, made in a factory that processes peanuts.
Oh my goodness, that's freaking great.
Exposed to his neck.
When he came out, because he was actually asking me a lot about what everybody submitted and what the point was and all this, and I really only had what I talked about with you guys on stream, and so I'm like, okay, Peanut Dan, this is what Abby said about Peanut Dan, and he's like, that's not a real killer though, right? And I'm like, no, it's imagined, I think.
Yeah.
and then he's like, okay, and then he goes and writes a thing, and then he comes out and tells me what he's writing, and when he said, exposing them to his nuts, and I'm like, oh my god, that's hilarious.
That is. Hey, we got a question in the chat. Excuse me. Carrie's asking, does anybody have any tips for doing hair?
It depends on like how. Like me personally, something I like doing is just wetting my hair because my hair gets frizzy. Wetting it and twisting it and putting it into 2 Princess Leia buns, and then that makes my curls smooth out, and I hardly have to do anything. So that's how I do my hair usually.
I use a French curve on my hair.
I just freehand it like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Haley does my hair.
If she's oh, she says, okay, well, Lark Bark says, I love it, your drawing of Taylor Swift.
Thanks. She's opening up her carcass to reveal all the tiny people that run her, which are all her fans. She's just a giant mech robot, cyborg meat human.
Nice. And then we have
all her fans dictate what she writes, basically, it seems like.
Right.
Because she keeps changing her genre to whatever people want.
I was going to call her a giant something, but I guess mech robot's nicer.
Well, she's meaty, so mech cyborg.
And Carrie says, well, Christy, I'm drawing Pops as a doobie. As Doobie, his hair is dangling out. She's drawing Pops as a doobie, and his hair is dangling out the end.
Okay.
So I would go back to French curves if you have them, Carrie, and just use a marker because it's easier on the French curve. And if you do enough of this around the French curve like this over time, you'll develop a nice swoosh naturally, to where you won't need the French curve. And they come in all kinds of sizes, and so that's what I would do.
There's a bunch of different things you can do with hair. Like if you got someone with dark hair, just draw your highlight marks, like the areas you want the light to be hitting, and then just outline those, and then darken in the rest of the head, and you'll see it'll just be looking like the light's hitting it just in sections. But if you're doing like light hair or out in the sun, minimal lines, and you can hard edge the whole outside of the hairline, and then once you're done with some wisps on the inside, then take your pencil and just do little wisps every once in a while on the outside of that line.
There's
to
a
make
Pops
it
I
look
did.
like there's some stray hairs.
She's saying thank you.
I made a luscious Pops. I made
Hang
him
on,
look younger.
let me embiggen you. Hang on.
I took off a few years.
Yeah.
There we go. And you just since you're doing that on the computer, you just did use the natural swoop to it, right? In your hand, you just So another thing too is the direction of your hand. Like you can draw a straighter line going upwards than you can going downwards like this. When you go downwards with your hand and with the marker, you tend to have a more natural curve to it versus going up. Sometimes it's harder to get that swoop, even though you can. The natural curve happens though on a downward stroke, usually.
Princess Pops.
Princess Pops. Awesome.
I still love him.
I didn't ever finish the Alice in Wonderland pops from stealing the hookah.
So, Zaf, you had some. You mentioned the lighting on it. Since this is hair coming out of, well, which end is the hair coming out of the doobie, Carrie? Is it coming out of the fire end or the back end? I mean, we could be talking about like a light source there.
What do we
Like
want to know?
Zaf.
Hair or doobies? What's going on?
Well, so you remember that? I'm
You
imagining
got a
it
hairy
like that.
doobie?
Yeah, like the scene from Scary Movie where that one dude gets rolled up into a joint, where he's like a giant joint. He's just stuck in the.
I mean, if you're doing someone's head, right? Can you see this? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hang on. She actually sent me a photo. I usually don't have that window up. But you do. Doobity
Where's
doo.
Q? Is Q coming?
I should. Pops did say he sent out the invites. So I'm on a different tab right now. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. So the hair was definitely down there on the burnt part. This is this is pretty funny. Let me see if I can share this. Hang on. And come on, present. Share a screen. Share a screen. Windows. No, that's not it. That's
the
not it.
window to the wall.
There we go. Oh, it's there. Bam. I think I got it. Look at that. Look at me, Ma. Look at me. Let's see here if we can add this to the stage. All right, can everybody see that?
Yeah,
Yes.
Second.
That is cute.
that's funny.
That's awesome, Carrie.
Has Carrie ever gone on any streams? Do you guys know? She's just always in chat.
She's always in the chat, yeah. Yeah, like Carrie says here, thanks Scary Movie, but with Pops. Yeah. That is cool. So you just basically went with the dark and then a highlight on that.
Yeah, I mean this is fast, but what you do if the light's coming from this side, so you'd have the bigger lighter spots on this side. I went a little too small, but on this side would be on all dark here, and you would just catch the light. That's if they had like black hair or they were in a low lit area. Now that I saw the doobie, there wouldn't be much difference. I do these fast at first, and then usually what I'll do is I'll go in and clean it up and make cleaner marks. But if it's something that's supposed to look messy, like this is what I was talking about, like the outside. Like once you get the inside done, you just put some random wisps in it, make it look kind of like scraggly a little bit. I don't know if you can. I can't lift it because it's on my drawing table, but
let me see if I can get that bigger. Come on now. I don't know why this thing doesn't want to work for me. Come on. Let's try this one. And where in the hell does that go? There's a little tiny dot right there. That is not good. Hello. Hey, it's a little tiny dot. I know that screen works.
Just give me my second Flip City entry.
Oh yeah.
She's.
Oh,
So even
okay.
so,
did you give up on? What's it called?
Oh no, I finished that.
Oh, you did? Oh my God, that's horrific.
Got corn.
Awesome. Oh my gosh.
The Jack Sparrow bed sheets.
Nah.
Oh, that's
My friend had a
awesome.
Jack Sparrow
Uh,
pillowcase. That was a real thing back in the day.
Carrie's saying thank you, Zaf. Let me get back on there again. There we go. Yeah, I found the right window.
We were talking about doing a where's Fauci instead of where's Waldo, and it's him with his maze of horrors that you got to find him in.
Yes.
his maze of what?
Maze of horrors, like a hospital full of COVID patients and all his experiments.
Oh yeah. Um, we did. Oh gosh, I think 2 years ago, our Halloween edition had Bill Gates' Maze of Horrors, basically.
Do you have to find Bill Gates in the horrors?
No, I'm pretty sure that it wasn't even an assigned commission. It was one of our top cartoonists. His name's Daryl Collins. He just submitted it, and I'm gonna have to find that magazine and see exactly what it was called. But basically, it's a corn maze with a bunch of zombies in it, and there's the haunted hell house where Bill Gates has his experiments, and then Jeffrey Epstein's ghost is floating in the sky. Like, it's just got a bunch of weird stuff in it.
Oh, did you guys know this fun fact? In traditional printing, capital letters were stored in an uppercase above the smaller letters in the lowercase, leading to the terms upper and lowercase in the box that they were kept in.
Really?
Oh,
That's kind of a, I don't know if that's lame or cool.
it's cool. It's a nice piece of trivia.
Yeah, I was just on Facebook when I opened it for a second. People need to tend to their pages because they keep getting overrun by fake bots and stuff making AI porn.
That was a huge game in our family during the '80s. Was Trivial Pursuit.
Oh.
And when my brother Tracy came over, he always wanted to be his partner. That guy had more worthless knowledge in his head than fucking anybody.
He liked
It
getting
was
those little pieces of pie to put in his
yeah,
thing.
yeah. He Tracy he was an alcoholic. He died on the streets
Yeah.
as a bum. All he ever wanted to do was just get drunk and read. And that guy he could have taught history at like a college or something. It was ridiculous. My revenge on him as his little brother was every time he would get drunk, he would always try and quiz me on shit. You know, he'd be like, the Battle of Panzer in 1941 in Northern Africa, blankety blank. Who was the general in charge? And I'd be like, I don't know. And then I'd be like, name the founding members of the Fantastic Four. And he'd be like, oh, shit. Stretchy dude. Nope.
Levi, the more I learn about you, the more the strokes make sense.
Yeah.
Before I realized it meant that you've had a stroke, I thought it meant that it only takes 3 strokes to draw something for you.
Right. Yeah, it's like an onion, isn't it? It's got all those layers to it.
And then I also thought the strokes was something more raunchy as well.
Right. Yeah.
Three-stroke folks are better than one pump chumps.
That's true. That is true. Oh. So she's spelling out pops in the smoke coming off of the doobie.
Nice. Check the spelling. Make sure it doesn't say poops.
Oops.
Well, don't check it. It's funnier that way.
True
Right.
Poops Van Zandt.
Oh. Somebody please draw Poops Van Zandt because I need to see that.
So how long did your stream go last night for your launch party, Christy?
6 hours.
Whoa.
Yeah. I
Holy
found the
moly.
haunted hell house. I'm sharing my screen if you guys want to see it.
Yes. There we go.
I hung in there a little while with you guys. I was in the chat.
You were hanging out? I think I remember.
Yeah.
6 hours is a lot for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah.
I'm almost wanting to see as much as you guys have gone after Gates, I almost want to change mine now. I thought,
You know, it was funny when you were doing Gates. I was gonna say, but I didn't want to demoralize you, and it totally not bad to have Gates, but I think Bill Gates might be the most represented character in Flip City Magazine. Like we've just done so much with him. Same thing with like Fauci, at least during all of COVID. Like there's a lot of Fauci in the magazine too. But yeah, I mean, look, there's 2 illustrations of Bill on this one piece.
right. Okay. Well, so I guess you could think of mine as the swimsuit issue. Then you've never had Bill Gates in a.
We have not. That might be the creepiest Bill Gates to ever grace the pages of Flip City. So
Right.
Levi, just change the face and make it Zuckerberg. They're basically the same person.
That's totally true. That is. And apparently Carrie's having Pops, please have a word with YouTube. Show is getting hard to watch. 24 minutes in and I have 4 ads. That
oh my
sucks.
gosh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But Carrie, Pops is taking a personal day today. He's has a family member in the hospital, and that's all the information I have.
Well, I think I know exactly what Pops would say. This is why we're moving to Roku.
Yes, this is why.
To get away from YouTube.
No, he would say, this is why we're moving to Roku.
Thank you, Zaf. You know, I'm not a very good impressionist, so that was great.
Oh, that was awesome.
You start talking to the dog.
Rufus. Come here, Rufus. Or not Rufus. Rocky. Why did I say Rufus?
Rocky, so
I
pathetic.
might get another puppy soon.
Yeah?
I'm excited. Yeah.
Are you
Full grown puppy? You know, one that isn't small but is still a puppy.
Yeah. What are you talking about, like 12 weeks, 16 weeks, somewhere in there?
No, over a year. He's about a year old. They think he was abandoned, and he's at a house of women that have a rabbit rescue.
Okay.
And they can't keep them because they've already got too many animals.
Right.
But it's quite like I went and met the dog the other day, and I've never adopted a dog from rescuers before. And they're kind of like, I mean, I don't want to call them insane, but they're really very, very protective of the animals that they're rehoming.
Yes.
But it's kind of a great opportunity for me, because what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to take him as a foster with intention to adopt, and the rescue is paying for training. So what I want to do is get him and do the training and see if we bond and everything. And if we're not bonding like I'm thinking that we should, I'd probably stay in the foster thing, but get him highly trained to make him more adoptable.
Right.
But
Well,
I do intend on adopting him myself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All three of my puppies are rescues. And yeah, the last puppy I adopted, that was kind of the weirdest experience. She was ultra like 4 visits before the adoption, practically demanding that I and this is where I disagreed and my vet stuck up for me, was demanding that once the adoption happened, I have him fixed. And I just don't believe in that. Like I don't like cropping the dog's hair, ears, cropping their tails. If you get everybody does that, hey, that's fine. That's you. This is me. You know. But both my
Hmm.
boys have their nuts, and the vet agreed. He said this is going to be a big dog, and you probably shouldn't have him fixed until he's fully grown. Let his uh, let his stuff, his hormones and stuff, do all the work that it needs
Yeah,
to do.
I came across a reel the other day of a veterinarian talking about, altering, getting your pets fixed, and how it actually increases chance of hip dysplasia and
Yep.
cancers and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and that it shouldn't just be a mindless thing that you do. And if you're a responsible pet owner, consider keeping them intact.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. I already have my girl. She's had that hip dysplasia her whole life. Like she showed up as a like I didn't recognize the walk
Really?
as a puppy. That would have like been a dead giveaway. Like, hey, don't adopt this dog. She's got issues. And I just thought she had a cute little wiggle, you know.
Right.
And here it is, 12 years later. And she's still got the bad hip, and we just keep her. She's a purebred German Shepherd, and we just keep her real light. She's not a big eater anyway. Try and make a German Shepherd eat. You know,
Dude,
so
German Shepherd is my most favorite breed. Like I love Shepherd breeds. I like working dogs because they're the smartest.
hmm
So yeah, and that's the thing. The puppy that I'm looking at to do this, he looks like border collie Australian Shepherd, and the girls who have him think there's German Shepherd in him, but I don't see it at all. I'm like, no, I don't think so.
gotcha.
But yeah, I really do just want to get my hands on a dog to like do some major obedience training. Like, I want to try to raise the most obedient dog I possibly can.
Right. Yeah. Before so when we moved out to the country, because I was in town for my son's first 5 years he was born, and we had a very small dog. We had a min pin, and once she passed away, we waited a year, and I did a bunch of research, and because I got a bigger backyard and I'm out in the country more, and it's like, okay, what is the biggest, smartest dog out there? And German Shepherd is the number one dog breed for that. And the other thing, the other requirement I had for the dog was it had to have the ability to at least survive outside the 8 hours I would be at work during the winter. With a dog house and and a covered deck it could come up on, and so it couldn't be a short haired dog. So, but that's what we settled on though. It was a German Shepherd.
Bigger more.
nice. Yeah, the German Shepherd that it was the only full breed dog we ever got when I was growing up, and then we did the whole obedience training for competition and everything. And it was just so wonderful having a dog that you could walk off leash and have them stay and heal the whole time.
Right. Right.
I was like, that was really, really neat, and I want to have that experience again.
Yeah. Jax is she's the most gentle dog I've ever had in my entire life. I'm a little bit worried if something ever did happen, whether or not she would defend me. It's just not in her. It doesn't seem.
Now,
She's
what kind of training does she have? Is she pretty obedient and
Oh yes, yeah, yeah.
okay?
She's super obedient, and it's just all been. I haven't had any professional training. It's just been me working with the dogs, and she's your typical German Shepherd. She just loves to play ball. She's just so
Okay.
happy go lucky, and the one comment she's got a great mask on her for as far as her markings and stuff. And the one comment I do get from everybody is how soft her fur is. So you just enjoy petting her.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just kind of about the whole temperament thing and not knowing, how your dog would react. Because
Just
that
mhm.
German Shepherd that we had did obedience shows. At one of them, they had a temperament test where they had to do all kinds of weird stuff, like walk over a grate that was laying in the grass, so it was very weird on their paws. And you walk up, you're walking towards the guy that's sitting in the chair, and then he pops an umbrella at you, at the dog, to see how it reacts. And then the very
Oh wow.
last thing is a very, very aggressive person coming straight at the dog, and owner banging a stick on the ground, like very threatening. And the way the dog's supposed to react is stay in heel right next to the owner, but bark its head off.
Hmm.
But because either a dog will lunge, stand and bark, or try to run away. And my dog did the perfect thing, stood next to my mom and barked her head off.
Okay, that
So,
makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
so if you ever wanted to test your dog, you can get somebody to do something like that.
Yes, she's a stand-in barker.
Oh, well, then you already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Now my pit door black lab, he would go after you. He would definitely. He's got a strong personality, and he's hard to keep healed, especially if there's something he wants to go after. Not as hard as that freaking min pin was. Oh my god, that min pin, that you could, if there was a cat around, that min pin would go absolutely crazy. Like try
Min
and
pin.
uh,
Min the
miniature
pincher?
miniature pincher.
Okay.
So and I had explained this to my sister thoroughly, and she did a lot of adoptions of cats, and she was a cat lady, and just for some fucking reason she brings this kitten into my house, and like she's at the front door, and I stop her. I'm like, you can't bring that cat in here. And she's like, oh, it'll be fine, right? And I'm like, no, and that's when my min pin just fucking like lunged at her and was sitting there jumping like 3 feet up in the air straight up trying to just get at that kitten. Yeah, I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, Ruby cannot control herself around a cat. I've had to take her to the vet because of cats. She got her ass whooped. Like the cat
By
had
a
backed
cat?
its. Yeah, the cat backed itself on. So it was out in the backyard, in the house back in town. So my fence, my neighbor had this gigantic bush that kind of went over the fence into my yard. So the cat had backed itself up to where it had its back against the fence, and it was underneath this bush. And my dog kept sticking its nose in there, and the cat just kept fucking her up, just like pop, 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 pop. And she just came out. Her face was all bloody, giant scratch, like claw marks in her nose and shit. And she was just stupid.
One
Little
really
dogs are
mean.
pretty aggressive. Every little dog I've ever met.
Yeah. It's like they have a complex.
Yeah. Well, she absolute beautiful dog around the baby. When my wife got pregnant, it's like she freaking knew. She would go and lay on my wife's belly, and that was definitely my boy's dog from an early age on. Just great baby dog. But for whatever reason, cats. Ruby ended up having a stroke.
And you still have her?
Yeah, we had to put her down. She had a stroke and she was wandering around. She would wander around in circles. We didn't have her diagnosed because it was like I waited a day or two to see about her recovery, and I got her in there and they're like, yep, she's had a stroke. So your choice is like, okay, well, with the way she was kind of going around in a circle and listing to one side as she walked, I'm guessing here, but she probably blew out her vestibular like I have. And that's like when a dog blows out its vestibular, they put it down. It's just not a quality of life for a dog.
Next on Feel Good Sundays.
Yeah, right?
I'm sorry, guys. Shit.
Levi, have you ever thought about testing the water where you live?
Yeah, test positive for fluoride for sure.
It's either the water or you live near a golf course with all the strokes going on.
I know, right? Oh. Yeah, she's at 5 Google ads now, Carrie says. 5 Google Play advertisements during the first half hour of the show. It's really hard to follow the show, the conversation when I get ads. I'm sorry.
Juicy.
It's really annoying.
Give us money.
Too.
Give us money. Watch them.
You know, Carrie, if you can find us an investor for like 20,000, we can head over to Roku. We can invest part of that money into the to the programmer who would write the code, and then we would spend the rest of it on advertising on Roku. And all it would take is 20 grand.
Oh, hey, something happened on my show this Thursday on the Madness side, and we got a new. I don't know if you were watching or not, but we got a new viewer that algorithm suggested Madness comic to them, who is somebody that loves independent comics and buying them, and I don't think even knows that much about the whole crowdfunding scene. So I think keep the name JC in mind if you ever see him pop in chat. Say what is
Okay.
up.
Nice.
What's his name?
JC.
Oh, JC.
No, JC. Just
J
the letters J
and C.
and C. Yeah.
So, issue 24, Flip City Magazine. Do you have a favorite article that's in it?
In issue 24 or 23? Oh, 24. Let me see what we got going on here. I've got the InDesign up. So something that I'm actually really excited about is the centerfold pull-out poster made by Jim Bob. If you're familiar with him at all, you probably are if you're on social media at all. You probably have seen his illustrations. He does pretty simple meme-style illustrations, but he did this poster that he sold to his audience and limited it to a certain amount. Oh, yeah, he said he printed 75 of them for his audience, and he sold out of those. And he showed it to us, and he said, hey, do you guys want to use this? And I'm like, oh, this will be a really fun thing for the centerfold. So what we're doing with that is, which, by the way, if you want to see the centerfold, it's on our campaign. So that's fundmycomics/Flip City 24. Flip City, I'm sorry, fundmycomic.com/Flip City 24. But what we're doing with it is on the back side of the poster, we're doing a key because it's just packed with all kinds of cultural references and memes and stuff like that. So we're doing a key for historical kind of reference. So decades down the line, even people that are like viewing it, not knowing what the references are, they can look at the key and be like, oh, that happened. Oh, wow.
Right.
So I'm really excited about that in particular.
That's a good idea. So that way it's not, culturally dated. I
Right,
guess.
because no matter what, it's going to be culturally dated
Mhm.
because it's what's happening right now. But the goal would be hoping that people will dig it out like any old Mad
Mad Mag.
magazine or something like that, and
Right.
look at it and be able to remember, like, oh yeah, that shit was happening back then. That
Grandma,
bullshit.
you guys lived through some crazy ass times.
We've got a quiz in this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, the quiz is this magazine a psyop? I haven't read this yet.
I haven't thought of that. Are you secretly a Fed, Christy? You and Scott?
Well, you know it. We're trying to brainwash you all into laughing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys did go to January 6th. I mean,
we did.
Yeah. How do we know you're
Cyclops?
The Cyclops psyop?
Yeah.
Yes, and we left our calling card right outside the Capitol, and
Nice.
and then remained afraid for a couple of years because remember when they were kind of pushing to get like everybody arrested
Yeah.
that was there?
Yeah.
And it's like,
And
oh shit, we left our contact information.
when I found out Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's probably was the one thing that gave them a minute of like, oh, that's pretty cool. Now back to arresting people.
Yeah. So yeah, we spent a couple of years in not real fear, but like the wondering if our door would ever get busted in because we went full, tyranny.
I was so the week that happened, the gym owners that I go to, they put on their gym sign out there. The abbreviation for where we go one, we go all. And I point at the sign and I go, "Ooh, look at that!" The owners of our gym are they've been they're red pilled. They're Q supporters. They're stuff like that. And I go in and they have after that. And they have Steve Bannon's War Room on a couple of the channels for people to watch while they work out. And I go, hey, that really surprises me. And it started up the cold conversation. Or I find out, it's like, yeah, we went to January 6th. And I was like, oh, wow, so has the FBI come and talk to you yet? He's like, yeah, they have. And that was probably the last time we went to the gym. Right. We just went, oh, okay. Well, I paid the bill every month for like a couple months. And they just quit going because it's kind of like, okay, that's a little bit too close for comfort. FBI, if you're listening, not that I have anything to hide.
I know, Levi, I'm a little disappointed in you. You needed to give them more support.
I know, and hey, I paid my bill.
They're just gonna
that is nice.
Levi, they're just gonna come and give you a full cavity inspection for funsies.
I know. It's freaking, every time they bust somebody's house and they're like, look at this person, he's got X, Y, and Z. And you're just kind of like, yeah, and so like that does like let's just say for instance, like there was that guy in California that had like what, over 100 no, it wasn't even 100, was it like thousands of guns, right? And thousands of rounds of ammunition. And they just like they labeled him as, a crazy kook. And you're just kind of like, oh, so wait a minute. So if I have like a couple hundred rounds sitting around for this gun right here, that's literally like your bottom line where you start for crazy kook in the news, So that's all. It was kind of like, okay, so if they come into your house, are you a crazy kook or not?
You know what? Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, if they're coming to your house, they already got you labeled as crazy kook.
Yeah.
They're gonna see all your peppers. They're gonna see all your peppers and be like, chemical warfare.
That's it too. And Dustin's in the chat. Dustin says the FBI is always listening.
Is he outing himself as your personal agent,
I
Levi?
think he is. Are you Dustin? Are you assigned to follow me?
Are you a Cyclops?
I've seen him popping up in chats that you're, in your chats all the time.
Oh, I
We
think
figured it
that's.
out. We broke the
Yep.
code.
Uh-oh.
Okay, hey Levi, you were asking about a favorite article.
Yeah.
So we have this fake ad for Ben
Oh
and
shit.
Jerry's.
This. I am so sorry. Hang on. I did
Oh,
not
is
see you
somebody in the
back
back?
there. Somebody's in the back. This thing's supposed to ding. It's supposed to go ding. You got somebody back here. Welcome to the show, Mr. Homer Glitch.
What's Omer?
Hey, everybody. Hi.
How long were you back there?
Oh, just like a minute. It did ding, but you guys were talking. Yeah, I miss
Oh,
it too
shit.
sometimes, Levi. Yeah, no,
Okay.
it was only like a minute or two. It wasn't that long.
Yeah.
Hey,
It does.
Orange,
You're good. I appreciate
I
you.
gotta tell you,
You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job, Levi.
Well, thank you.
yeah, Levi's
Chris, go ahead.
fantastic at everything he does.
Yeah,
Tell that to my wife.
absolutely.
Please tell that to my
What's
wife.
that, Zephyr? How many kids you got, Levi?
Me? 2.
Yeah.
So I
You
made her
did a
happy
good-
twice.
You did a good job. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
exactly.
gosh.
Now tell her to get in
Homer,
the kitchen and make
He
you some
looks-
lunch.
He looks extra shiny already, Omer.
Yeah, well, that was the point. Yeah, it's oil by Diddy.
I like that oil by
I didn't really
Diddy.
have any idea. Yeah. It sounds posh, right? It's lush.
yeah. So have you guys heard the conspiracy theory on like there was drugs in that oil?
I mean, of
Really?
course.
I have not.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
That's like
So
why
it's
they were like
it's got ecstasy in it, and
something
everybody's
like
raving
He's
to
drugging
it.
people.
yeah, he's drugging people with the baby oil.
Here's a little Zaffo.
He took Cosby's
Challenger
move to the
addict.
next level.
Oh,
Oh, there
shit.
it is.
It is. I did it last
There it
night
is.
on the on our fill-in whatever weirdo show that we did.
Mm-hmm.
It was bizarre.
And Dustin did say he's my FBI handler.
Well, at least you know now.
FBI, FBI. Didn't the Doge threaten the FBI and the CIA to get their shit together, and then they were gonna release some files, and they're burning everything now.
Yeah.
Look,
Yep.
I made a new one. Look at that beauty.
Nice.
Look at that.
That's
Wow.
It's like I'm a girl. It's like I'm a girl.
nice.
It's so pretty.
You mean you're not a girl?
I'm not a girl.
He's not a girl.
I thought for sure with all the foreskin websiting.
I have a PP.
GarciaDesigns.com.
Hey, that is pretty.
Yeah,
It's really
I
nice.
need to fix it. It's under construction. Like, but I have the domain name.
Gotcha. Didn't go with the glitch?
Hey, why is graphic design for girls?
No, I had that website I've had it for like almost 30 years, and I just evolve it and change it over time, and yeah, so yeah, I have another like name for like publishing. It's Killer Pencil Comics. I think it's killerpencilcomics.com. That's what I'm gonna eventually use. I own that domain name, and but I used to do websites back in the day by hand before there was like graphic interface stuff.
Mhm.
So I would hand code it because I still know HTML vaguely, but you don't need it anymore to design websites. So I used to design websites when I was in like college, just as a little side money during college, and that's what I would use for the website, for designing websites. I tell my clients, go there, look what I've made, blah blah blah. Check out the example websites I've made, blah blah blah. What's in the links, blah blah blah. And then Yeah, so I just kept it, and I would just evolve it over into whatever I was doing next. But at the same time, it keeps me like as a web designer. I'm like, oh yeah, I design websites. You want to go look at my website, scriptions.com, you know, blah blah blah. Pay $50 for a month, whatever. You know, stupid things like that.
You're really
But
good
anyways,
at
I was
pitching
using
yourself.
WordPress. I'm sorry.
I said you're really good at pitching yourself. Blah, blah, blah.
It's
Very
really
millennial.
fun, you know.
It'll appeal. It'll appeal to the Gen Xers, Gen Z, whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, you don't need websites built anymore. Like, you know, anybody goes to Twix or Wix or whatever it's called, like, because AI can just make one for you. You just tell it kind of what you want, and it'll give you like 3 examples of. Here's an example of a website. If you don't like that, you can tell it how you want it tweaked. You just have to be very specific in the prompt, and it'll make it for you. AI will make it for you exactly how you want it. You just have to tell it exactly how you want it, and it can do it. And it writes you the code. It's so retarded. It's bizarre.
That was some of the best things about MySpace was you had to learn a little bit of code in order to pimp it out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like MySpace. I don't remember why it died. Why did it die? It was
I
probably
think it's still available though, isn't it?
Facebook, I think. Just everybody migrated to Facebook.
Yeah.
yeah.
MySpace is still
No,
available
no,
though.
but MySpace had some issues with the copyrights of music or something. Remember, because they were
Oh,
like integrated with Napster. Is that right?
that
Remember, there was
that
some kind of music thing related to it.
yeah, because
But
that's all they are nowadays is music basically.
music,
Well, maybe
yeah,
they'll come back now because they're like, hey, it's fine now.
That was the coolest
yeah.
part about
Well,
MySpace was your jukebox that you got. Like when you went to the page, it's like, here's my
right,
jukebox. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's because I think they got sued, so like their budget just dropped. And remember, they weren't getting any updates, and like it was getting harder and harder to like share your stuff with friends or something. I don't remember. And
Mm.
then people jumped ship to Facebook.
Oh, I do remember something like that where it's like if you wanted an update,
Yeah,
you had to actually go look at the person's page. There was like no feed.
yeah, because like they had no
Yeah.
money, so it was like 3 people working there at some point, basically for a while. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, people went
That's
to
what
Facebook,
caused the
but
death.
Facebook was far from better. Facebook just had the few things that MySpace was missing,
Right,
and people
right.
went over for the ease of it because it also had a almost like Twitter, like an instant update gratification type thing, and people were at that time getting into that. Like, I don't know if you remember, especially when Twitter first came out, everyone was like, "I'm on the toilet," or "I'm walking away from the toilet," I'm blowing my
Yeah,
nose. Like
yeah,
it was ridiculous at first, and a lot of people said this is never going to last because nobody wants to be bothered with what everybody's doing every 5 seconds.
Yes, we
right.
do.
It was what 250 characters or less
Yeah, it was short.
that they really pushed. Yeah. Now
Yeah,
it's like
short
five-
little snippet things of what you're doing.
Hmm.
Hey, you guys, Levi, I forgot to tell you, but a little while back, I told everybody that I was going to make a video explaining what the whole collaboration thing is, and I did it. So I just dropped the
Nice.
link. Yeah, I just dropped the link in the main chat. If
Okay.
anybody has any questions or anybody that you're talking to that maybe want to participate, I'd say just direct them to that video and all the details are there.
Gotcha.
What is it to participate in what?
In the Flip City is Madness collaboration, that these 2 awesome gentlemen came
Did you
up
say
with the
you're really?
idea that Flip City provides a topic for you guys to draw on, and then we publish them. So we just finished recently. We finished our last one, which was titled "But I Love Him," and it was serial killers and the women that love them. And we closed that out. It's all placed in volume 24 and will be printed in that. And in addition to the actual collaboration, we do a voting round that lasts a week at the end of the collaboration, where we post all the art, put a public poll up for people to go vote in, and that is to win a quarter-page ad run in that same edition of Flip City. Plus, if you guys didn't know, Pop sweetened the pot and is giving a month of digital advertising on the Meg.tv to the winner. So Omer won this last one.
Wow, I didn't know he was doing that. That's nice. Wow.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Omer,
Awesome.
I'm gonna want to know exactly what you want in your ad so I can design it for you.
Okay. Okay. When you should I email you?
Yeah, I think emailing would be the best. And I know you were talking about doing your YouTube. It's really up to you, whatever you want. But any kind of design, images or anything like that, that would be great for me to have, so I can play around with the design. And then once I have something that satisfies me, I'll send it to you, and you can tell me if you need tweaks or hate it or what.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, that sounds cool. Thank you. Carrie says I brought static noise. Is there a static noise?
Yes.
Yeah.
Crispy. A little crispy.
Really?
Sounds like your mic isn't connected or something.
Do you hear it now, or because I
Yep.
just shut Is it gone? I'm hitting mute. Is it?
Yeah, it leaves when you hit mute. It's your mic, yeah.
Still there?
Thank you,
We're
Henry.
talking.
Thanks, Henry.
Thank you, Henry.
Henry, did you see the finished store? I'll pop that out if you want to see it. And I'm gonna jump over here. Let me put Zaf on the screen, and I'm gonna jump over here on YouTube and see if I can find. Maybe we can just do that video right now on screen. We'll share it and play it.
Okay, awesome. We've been ignoring Pilled, and Ghost Pepper has been over there dropping.
Oh shit! Right.
He also reminded me that I didn't have my correct mic. Like, Ghost Pepper, I think, is my new BFF over.
Right. He's cool. Sorry, Ghost Pepper. I have those tabs open. I'm just doing a bajillion different things right now. Sorry, man.
Hey, Bailey. How you doing, Bailey? Mwah. Doing great. You doing great? Okay, that's good.
Thanks for looking at a link, Dustin. I don't know if that was the YouTube link, but also, you guys.
Is it the one labeled Madness Collaboration?
Yes.
6 days ago? Okay.
Yes.
Hang on.
And now I'm going to cringe because I will see myself on video. Eek.
I know. I hate that. That's one thing I definitely had to learn was like stop watching replays of yourself.
Can I want Pokemon? What do you want?
All right, cool. Thank you, Dustin. And we will go presents, share. Why does it ask you to share the screen twice? Like, yeah, share screen, share screen. And okay, so I have the video paused. I didn't do this on purpose. It's just paused that way, Christy.
Oh,
Oh, you definitely did that on purpose.
I love it.
All right. Hang on. Let me embiggen this. Okay, everybody ready?
Levi,
Here we
you're
go.
full of quick, man. You did that on purpose.
I totally did. Payback. Wait a minute. I mean, payback.
Yeah. Hello and welcome, artists. My name is Christy, and I'm from Flip City Magazine. You're probably watching this because you're wondering what is up with the Flip City is Madness collaboration. Well, what we're doing is Flip City Magazine, a comic satire magazine that's been publishing since 2020. It looks kind of like this. It'll have a different cover. We have been publishing the hottest takes on pop culture, celebrities, entertainment, and sometimes politics. And we get rather savage with it. And the collaboration is based on Flip City providing a topic to artists to draw on quarterly. And we will put everybody that gets published on a spread along with some humorous Flip City write-ups. And this month's theme is Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. And what that means is it's a reflection in a magic mirror of a celebrity or well-known person. The reflection reveals the true self or essence of that celebrity. We want you to go mad. We want you to go savage. We want you to go hilarious if you've got those skills in showing the reflection of this famous person in the mirror. The way the contest works is you will submit your final to Flip City at flipcitymag.com in 300 DPI and CMYK. You are not restricted to any kind of dimension, so you can draw in any dimension you want. And once all the submissions come in, we are going to run a poll, and it is a public poll, so you can have your friends and family go and vote for you. Whoever wins the poll will get a quarter-page size ad run in volume 25 of Flip City magazine. We are nationally distributed, and will hopefully be international very soon. Everybody that we publish will get their name in our contributors section in the front of the magazine. It looks like this. And all USA residents will also get a physical copy of the magazine that you're published in. Submitting doesn't necessarily mean we're going to publish you, but we will do our very best to get everybody in there. I think that does it for now. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can find me on X at Kitty, Kitty, Flip City. So you can DM me over there, or on Facebook, I am Kitty Phillips. Phillips is Philips. So have fun with it. Please let me know if you have any questions. And if you can't find me, you can always ask around the madness. They know where I am all the time. Thank you so much. And we'll see you on the flip side. That was much louder than my voice. Sorry. It just does that. You don't have to keep it going.
All right.
So was that clear enough?
It sounded good to me.
All the points. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
You're not crackling now.
Addie, your hands are so tiny.
I know. Somebody's getting your nails did. Oh, yeah, you're getting your nails did. This stuff's too sticky.
Green nails.
Yeah. She loves her nails.
Levi, did you say it was still crackling?
No, you're not crackling. Yeah, no, you're back. You're good.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't push the microphone headphones all the way in.
Gotcha.
I unplugged it and plugged it back in. I finally solved the whistling, so I don't whistle anymore. Yeah. But I am gonna make it a meme.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. You crack-a-lackin'?
What's the context on this, Dustin? I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, the context.
Yeah, I missed that part of it.
Is Dustin the geek man?
Yeah, from
CIA, FBI agent.
Yep, he's my FBI agent. He does the freaking figure show.
Yeah. I know Dustin. Yeah.
The ADHD Theater. Which, now that that's over with, my score this week was a 3. Boy Kills the World. Yeah, I give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, that's all I gave it.
Yeah. What was the big, what didn't you like about that movie, Addie?
I did not like that the main guy was played by the guy that the guy that's it, because he's creepy.
Bill-
He's
Mm.
not a
Bill
likable
Bill
main
Skarsgård's
actor.
brother, right?
Oh, it was his brother. They look the same. Ugh.
Yeah, it was his younger brother.
Yeah, he's too creepy to have any sympathy for him. He's the main dude. It should have been like
Did-
Timothy Chalamet. He's a happy little puppy.
The thing that was bugging me about that movie was oh, Kitty was saying she hates seeing herself on camera. That's the context. Thank you, Dustin.
Oh,
Yeah. Was the fact that he didn't talk. Like that was bugging me
Yeah.
after a while.
Yeah, the
Narrator.
voiceover narration. Yeah,
narrator was way too intense.
it was. I thought it was too predictable. Like you knew what was gonna happen the whole time. It was just cool to stick around for the fight scenes.
Yeah. And how
Yeah.
come when he turned out to be, the long lost son or whatever, how come his uncles didn't fucking recognize him as he's killing his uncles?
They all brainwashed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lazy writing.
Yeah. Hey, has everybody seen Daredevil Wolverine? Or not Deadpool Wolverine?
No.
I have not yet. I want to.
Uh,
Doesn't have the time to.
We watched it last night during dinner. My wife fell asleep, woke up last 5 minutes and says, I give this movie a D.
She doesn't rate it for a good nap.
No, that's true. Yeah, it could have been it. D for Dreamland.
You gave her the D.
Yeah. The way that movie ended was kind of weird itself too.
Way to keep it PG, Homer, in front of the kids.
I got earbuds in. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
No. He gave
Oh,
it
okay,
a,
then.
he gave it a
Let me
D
ask-
also.
Let me ask, why does
Give
she
it a
have
D
the
also.
cocaine pinky nail? Oh, you
Because
put them
she
all on
likes
now?
it. She likes it.
Oh,
She wants to be Claudine Wolf for Monster High. Ow! Ow! Wow! Look at that. Putting adult nails on a baby.
What's that?
I'm putting adult nails on a baby. Show me your nails. You're beautiful.
Beautiful. Look at those. That is awesome.
There's two of me.
There's two of you.
There's
Yeah, you
two
see
of
yourself
you.
here, and then you see the other little video.
Wow.
Can you do this? Can you do this on the table? No. Show me your nails.
Very cool. Very cool.
Show Dada. Go scratch him.
hey guys, how do I sound?
You,
Does that sound good?
yeah,
Wonderful.
Yeah.
you're drawing addicts.
The meme lives. Could you hear the whistle?
No.
No. Teapot's gone.
No, you couldn't hear the whistle. Oh, okay.
Uh-uh.
I was playing it in my headphones, and then I was putting the headphone next to the speaker sound. I guess you can't hear it because I'm trying to make it a meme, like continue the whistling meme. Let's see if this works.
Right.
It's super annoying. It's super annoying, right? So, can you hear that?
I hear tiny
Yes.
something.
Yes. I heard that.
Oh, yeah.
Is it annoying?
It does sound different than the regular teapot.
You're right. This is it's a tea kettle, yeah. But it's not very loud because I have my headphones at less.
You already
than
want to take them
50%,
off?
So whenever, in case somebody plays really loud music in their video and it scares
Right.
us all in our headphones. Yeah. You know, so
Hey, I seen what happened to the studio last night?
Don's going through some things, and I guess he needed a night off, and I don't
got
know.
you.
I don't really know, man.
Yeah.
So
I will say this: you need a new name.
We dude. The whole show last night was cobbled together in like 3 hours, man. And
Right.
then I put it all together, whatever, in 30 minutes, because I was trying to hang out with Christy, and then I had the show was scheduled, whatever afterwards, because I wanted, but I couldn't spend the whole hour over on Christy's Fapo launch stream. How did
Mm-hmm.
that go for you, by the way, Christy? I hope it
It
went
went
well.
good.
You all had fun.
It kind of started falling apart near the end. Because I had a
How,
couple people in that wanted to talk about Matt Barr, and I didn't give a shit. And I'm trying to like find
it,
something to do instead. And
All right.
they were going on too long on that. And then finally, I was like, I'm fucking bored of this. Let's do something else.
Right.
But like Dark Gift showed up. It just kind of, was there. That was very, very nice for him to pop in and show some support, and got a few retweets and stuff like that. We ended with 4 backers, and I think we're at 7% of our funding goal right
Oh
now.
shoot. Why isn't this thing, Manny? I am so sorry, bro.
Our funding goal.
Oh, welcome to the show,
Manny.
Manny. Sorry.
Hello.
This thing is not beeping at me for some reason.
I've been here for 40 minutes.
Holy shit.
No. What are you guys up to?
So that explains why Matt Barr came over to our channel and was in the chat for a little while then.
Well,
he heard his name said 3 times, right? That's how it works.
I think maybe.
And then he appears.
So we got Acres of Movies. She says, I'm designing a poster for a movie called Brandishing Firearms Downtown. It is a noir comedy that will release later in the year for streaming.
That's cool.
Wow. Well, are you a Hollywood person?
I think she does. If I remember, I think Acres of Movies is. Shoot, no, I don't. Sorry. Stroke brain.
I thought did movies.
She says that's a good drawing there, Omer.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Omer, I like it.
Yeah, well, I figured Zaffo might like it a little bit. I mean, even if it was a bad drawing, he'd be like, I like it. It's kind of cool. He's like, here's $1.
Wait,
yeah, so,
Zaffo pays? Zaffo pays?
Well, at least $1. He leaves a tip. He gives you the tip, you know?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. He's a good guy that way.
I heard the beep that time. Hang on one second. Yeah, and now I'm just stuck on the beeps, and I have right here. I got you, bro.
Hugh. It's a pleasure to see you again, my old friend.
Stand up for your right. Yeah. We're a rebel, yeah. Don't give up the fight.
If you can't take a little bloody nose, maybe you ought to go back home and crawl under your bed.
The bed I am. What's up, yo?
Man, I was in the back singing, and I was all muted and shit. I was like, in the midnight hour, Q cries more.
Here's Johnny.
My ears blew. What up, Q?
I'm good. How you doing, Oma Glitch?
I'm good, sir. Muy bien, as we say, right? Muy bien.
Muy bien. Muy bueno. Muy bien.
Muy bueno, Nacho.
I've been going to Texas.
It's hot outside, man. It's hot outside. It's like 80 something.
What? Oh, that's typical Texas.
Yeah. How is what is it? You're in Scandinavia?
In the Netherlands?
Where?
In the Netherlands so far, it's
Norway.
not too nippy, not too cold, but just all right. It's around what, 40s?
Wow, 40s. Wow.
Around 40s. Fahrenheit,
It's
not
18.
Celsius.
It's 18 here.
18? Good
That's
lord.
Yeah, it's
cold.
cold.
That's bitching, Manny.
Thank you.
Nice.
Nice.
That is cool.
Stop puffing up his ego. That looks terrible, Manny. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Don't
Terrible.
listen to him.
It's terrible. I love it.
Let's go.
What you
Daddy.
doing, Eddie?
I'm doing fan art for a friend that requested me to draw one of their comic characters.
Oh, some sort of
Drawing
condition.
Zealot for just a second. Zealot.
Puma the Were Panther. I can't remember the comic at the moment
Ooh.
because I haven't read it, but
That's cool.
it's the
Yeah,
original.
kitty.
Nice.
Puma.
Yeah. Yeah, he's requested it twice. He's like asked me in private and then commented publicly. I'm like, oh, I guess he really wants me to draw her. Sure, okay.
Did you say, is this a commission or just for funsies?
It's sort of for funsies. I'm trying to get in the comic community more anyway, so.
Yeah.
All eyes on us.
That's how I trick all these indie creators. I'm like, hey, I'll draw your character, guys, for fan art. And hey, you want to buy the original?
Do they often?
No, I'm like, can you send me $1? I'll send you. At least cover the postage, the stamp. I keep 59 cents.
I got so Carrie's so Carrie says she sent me another pitch. I got it in the background right now. I'll pop it up in a second. Dustin says Carrie's giving out picks. I'm down for the picks. Share the love.
Take a look inside. It's a dick in the box. It's in the box.
So here's Carrie's updated picture.
Nice.
Very cool, Carrie.
Oh, so Pops is just all the way rolled up in the joint.
Yes.
With his hair falling out. Now I get
He's like
it.
He's like a little gnome.
He's rolled up inside the joint.
Carrie, are you going to color it?
You do the Willie Nelson lyrics. Roll me up and smoke me when I die.
There you go.
Legalize it.
You probably regret it,
Don't
Dustin.
criticize it. Legalize it. Yeah. Yeah. And I will advertise it. That's Peter Tosh.
So
Legalize it.
who's running the fund for Q's mic?
That's true. Q, are you plugged all the way in?
He's always snapping and crackling.
Yeah, he's hot.
I don't know.
He's always hot.
I don't know what's wrong with my mic. It has to do with it could be the different system.
And you just got a new
voice. His voice always crackles and pop all the way to my nether loins.
We need one more person to be that way, so we have snap, crackle, and pop.
Yeah. That's PG enough, right? Saying things like that.
Sure.
Shake and pop. Shake and pop. Shake and pop. Shake and pop.
In the midnight hour. That I love it. Fighting for your rights. It just blows my ears out every single time. Every time. I'm like, what the hell's happening?
You know, I really do need to make my own stinger and make the music really loud just for Omer.
Right. Yeah.
It's like that meme of the song. The meme of that song from Monsters Inc. And then it's like blows your ears out.
Yeah.
Like jazz music.
But so like who here has headphones on when they're on the show?
Me.
Everybody or
I mean I got earbuds.
No.
I got $10 earbuds.
So do you guys prepare when Q comes on and start lowering it, or when anyone comes on and lower it, or you just leave it and it blows?
No, yeah, I just go deaf.
She blows.
Oh, you just go deaf. Oh, okay.
I'm already deaf. I have a
Is it
toddler.
loud to you, or am I overly sensitive?
It's a lot louder than the regular stream when it kicks in.
Okay.
Have a toddler,
I
you'll
thought
have
maybe I was
less
hearing.
sensitivity to loud noise.
I can't hear.
I just
what?
lean back. I don't wear earbuds anymore. I just lean back.
Lean back. Lean back.
Lean back.
Yeah,
Rock
that's
out.
Rock out with your blocks out.
Put on my pants and do the rock away and lean back, lean back, lean back.
Yeah, he knows the song. He knows the song.
Yeah.
Back that block up. Back that block up.
Walk around the middle detective.
You just back up so you're like halfway out of the room when they come on.
Yeah, just lean back in my chair.
You know,
Start headbanging in the midnight hour. She
Fighting
says,
for
"Stand
your
up for
rights."
your rights." Yeah, I was listening to our
I was being
local top 40 from the 80s station. Like, you guys have Bob where you're at? Like, Bob
no,
FM?
no.
They basically
Bob
play like
FM.
top 40 hits from like every 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Are you
And
sure it's not Jack FM?
no, it's up here in Spokane. It's called Bob.
Okay.
And I know it's not local. It's a national station. So
I've heard of Jack.
Yeah, we have it here.
you got Bob,
Mm-hmm.
Manny?
Yeah. They play all types of music.
Last time Billy Idol came on there, I started freaking singing Q's lyrics to it by accident. I was like, "Stand up for your rights."
Oh shoot!
Billy Idol sang that song.
That's great.
Hey, he stole Q's song.
That little thief in the shadows.
A new world.
A new one.
A whole new world.
Here you go. You can be creative.
Who sang that
You
song?
get a copyright hit if you start singing Disney songs and stuff.
Christine, you sang that song?
What?
What?
You sang that song, or was it Addie?
That was
Addie.
me.
Who's that? Addie.
A whole new world.
Don't you know Addie's a Disney princess freak? I love princesses.
Duh.
Disney.
Who's your favorite princess? Disney princess, Addie.
I mean, obviously.
Little Mermaid.
I mean, obviously.
Jeez. I did not know these things. All girls love Little Mermaid. It's like Little Mermaid, Little Mermaid,
Okay.
Little Mermaid.
Carrie's got something to say to you, Omer, over in the chat. She says, Omer. Q's interest music has to be loud, so that way he stays awake while it plays.
Carrie's always on.
I can list off to you the name of every person that animated Ariel in every scene if you want.
Oh my goodness, sirs.
Would you please inform us?
No.
Yes. Enlighten us.
Okay. Let my child screaming.
Girl,
Hey,
no, Mom, you repeat that list every morning, Mom.
So Acres of
Ziggy live action movie.
Think of Bailey.
Acres of Movies is asking, would you like to see a Kathy live action movie and a Ziggy live action movie?
Kathy, that sounds really boring. Wait, don't they both hate Mondays?
Child.
That's
Just
true.
another thing Monday.
Just another manic Monday.
Maybe
Today
a
is the
mashup
day.
of Ziggy, Kathy, and Garfield. They all
Right.
hate Mondays.
And Dustin is in the
Princess
chat.
Pops.
Push, yeah, wants the Princess Pops.
Uh-oh.
And I guess the beast would be Doc.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Do you Pops and the Beast? Pops and Doc.
It just pops in a dress with a giant blunt. That's Harry.
Oh, that's That is the beast, isn't it?
The beast.
That's looking good, Q. That sounded like a bong there for a minute.
A little percolating.
Friday.
You know who smoked some green?
Looking good, Q.
That.
Thank you.
See weed of green.
And blunts of white.
Head rollers too. I see the colors.
I've seen gummies of red, gummies of blue.
Speaking of weed, where's Pops?
Pops said Pops is taking a personal day. He had some family member go to the hospital last night.
Oh,
Oh, that sucks.
Son of a.
bless you.
Thank you.
Son of a bless you.
I rewrote most of Nicki Minaj's WAP, made the Burger King Whopper.
Oh, I'm craving a Whopper since
Because-
like 2 days ago.
Because back like a year or so ago, she did a collaboration with McDonald's, and I'm like, damn, that was a missed opportunity to do the Whopper.
Yeah.
So I rewrote like most of the song, and it was really funny. And I like rewriting songs for parodies, and I just need to find a place to post stuff like that.
Are you gonna enlighten us with a lyric or a rendition, singing, or something?
I don't know. I was thinking like a YouTube channel, but no one would ever see it
You
because
should.
it's not what I do.
Hey, Addie, have you tried doing any of the AI music stuff on Suno?
Oh my gosh, I've seen a bunch of them.
It's very fun to play with.
Oh,
I
I thought we
found
were gonna
the,
get a live rendition of you singing the song right now.
Yeah.
The Weird Al skit you used last night on your show, Christy.
Yeah.
That was funnier than hell. Like the music today is so fucking lame that even Weird Al can't make a parody of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not any lyrics. It's all yeah.
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 That's not a lyric. That's just sound
So,
filler.
is Addie, are you gonna grace us with your version of the song and sing it out for us, or what?
Oh my gosh, I can't sing though.
You can.
No.
Say what?
Like a brave new world.
Hey, Addie.
Lion
Addie.
King.
Send the lyrics over in the private chat. We'll have Omer do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll
okay.
sing it. I
Okay,
don't
but do
even
you know
how to.
how? Do you know the beat?
But I'll do
of
it.
the
I'll read
WAP?
it. Sure.
You gotta sing it on.
I'll read it with Levi stutter. Whoa. It'll take forever to get through the whole song.
Okay, I'll just do it. You're gonna butcher it.
Gosh.
Just gonna mess it up, guys.
You're gonna ruin it.
I may be bacon, but I cook you up.
Does everyone know like the tune of WAP?
I got
Sure everyone's
cute
heard it.
good stuttering sound. Jesus, I'm sorry, Levi.
Good. And Carrie's going on record as she says, I want it noted, I did not mention the Forbidden Princess name. We got that. It was
Forbidden Princess.
it was Dustin of the Geek Man and Master of the Thunder Nerds.
Never heard of them.
And Acres of Movies says, from what I've seen of the movies I'm designing posters for, Nine Sweeper looks the best of the bunch. Nine Sweeper.
Yeah. That's old. Throwback.
Oh, okay. So Dustin is defending himself here. He says you asked Addie's favorite princess, and he just responded with Princess Pop. So he's not actually pushing the buttons. So, okay, we'll let you out the look this time, Dustin.
That's his favorite princess.
Sure, Dustin. Sure.
Carrie says, "Thank you, Levi." She's just sitting there coloring and being angel.
Yeah.
Being an angel.
You're ready for WAP?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the preview for that new movie with the guy who's playing Batman? What's his name? It looks kind of interesting. He's all cloned up or whatever, and he keeps dying over and over again.
Holy shit! Did you just do that?
Wow.
Yeah.
So what is that? Is that like a just a steroided, roided up
Mothquatch.
Crom holding a small Crom?
No, it's a Mothquatch. It's from my book.
Oh.
Oh, Mothquatch.
Mothquatch.
Is he gonna punt the
Oh,
little?
okay.
What? Looks like he's gonna punt him.
Yeah.
Picking him up and gonna punt his.
He's definitely catching his ass for sure.
Yeah.
Snatched him up like a toddler at Walmart.
Yeah, caught him doing something.
Yeah. Gotcha. I found you trolling the internet, boy.
It's gonna be a page in Pops' ash can we're doing.
Gotcha. One, two, three, four, five. What is going on in panel 5, Zaf?
Where are we going? 1, 2, 3. This is 4.
4. We're at 5. Gotcha.
Okay, so she took a bath in the lake.
Uh-huh.
Got out. The horse is there. Got a towel around her neck now. Got the towel over around her neck while she's making something to eat.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
So she's basically made camp after killing a bunch of people in the previous issue.
Is she washing off all the blood?
Yeah.
That's a
And
birthing
Yeah, this
position.
is kind of
And
washing a certain part of her
down,
body. Though.
down here, she's getting some shut eye.
What about that though? That's a position for giving birth.
And then she goes back and kills a bunch more people in the next page.
Nice. Very cool.
Position. Now that's a position, Zap. That's a position.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Position.
Well, you know, it's still wet.
Position.
Got to air dry.
Position.
She's cooking, Dustin. She's cooking.
Yeah. She's cooking fish.
Can I take your order?
Oh my, yeah.
It's either sexy or it's Gollum. There's no.
You guys are ruining this nice, wholesome children's book I'm drawing.
Oh, give me a home with a buffalo's robe.
The artist on that.
And the women are spreading their.
What's that?
Arthur Adams.
Yeah. Yep.
What did she say?
Don't try like to write.
Where her crotch is most right all day.
Home on the ridge. That Addie women spreading her legs.
See, the only
Oh
one
my
that heard that?
goodness, Dustin.
Can someone translate Q for me?
So
He was
said,
laughing at Addie's rendition of Home on the Range.
Oh.
Yeah, we started singing it, so I had to finish it. You know what would be a song that would probably like make Q die? Have you guys heard the Assumption song?
Yes.
Assumption song.
Yeah. Look
What
it up
song?
on you. Do you guys know how to play stuff, or should I play it through my tablet?
You want me to throw it up on? Is it something we can get
It's on
struck for?
Oh, maybe. Okay, I'll just read the lyrics to you then.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you about my WAP.
That sounds so weird. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
I'm gonna keep saying it like that.
Why not? Freedom of speech, man.
Okay, are you ready?
Hey.
Yeah.
There was an old farmer who lived on a rock. He sat in the meadow just shaking his fist at some boys who were down by the creek. Their feet in the water, their hands on their marbles and playthings at 4:30. There came a young lady, she looked like a pretty young creature. She sat on the grass, she pulled up her dress, and she showed them her ruffles and laces and white fluffy duck.
Yeah.
She said she was learning a new way to bring up her children so they would not spit. While the boys in barnyard were shoveling refuse and litter from yesterday's hunt. While the girl in the meadow was rubbing her eyes at the fellow down by the dock. He looked like a man with a sizable home in the country with a big fenced front. And if you ask her politely, she'd show him her little pet dog who was subject to fits. And maybe she let him grab hold of her small tender hand with a movement so quick. And then she'd bend over and suck on his candy so tasty, made of butterscotch. And then he spread whipped cream all over her cookies that she left out on her shelf. If you think this is dirty, you can go fuck yourself.
That was good. Yeah, very good.
Applause.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think there is a version of that you can play that may not be copyrighted because
Yeah.
I've heard yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that have sung it and posted it, but I didn't know which one wasn't the first one.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's funny. That's such a good funny song.
Yeah. My old coworker showed me that, and he was very raunchy, so I was worried for a minute. Okay, now you want to hear WAP, or am I taking up too much of the screen?
You know, I noticed Addie always tells people not to friend her if they're creepy, but she never said anything about her being creepy.
Right.
I have to be number one.
She just didn't want competition.
That's what it is.
I gotta keep them out in the spotlight.
Levi,
what's up?
Check out what Geekman's commenting.
Tell us about your WAP.
Okay.
Wow.
And before that, and then before
Yeah. That one's easy. He's nailing Zaff again on that one.
Oh,
hang on.
So it's to the tune of WAP. There's
Yes.
some fries in this house. There's some
Yes.
sides in this house. There's some fries in this house. Hold up. Sides in this house. Order that carbonated drink 7 days a week. Wet ass burger. Make that grilling game weak. Yeah. You're munching on some wet ass burgers. Bring some ketchup. Do not stop. Fill it up with some wet ass patties. Give me discounts that you got for this wet ass patty. Eat it burger. They're gonna charge extra large, extra large. Just sesame bun right in your face. Munch it in charge. Pay with a credit card. Relish on top. I want a bite. I need a Whopper. There's room inside. Put it in my mouth. Look at my eyes. This burger is wet. This bite is mine. Buy my menu like I'm surprised. Let's drive through. I wear a disguise so they don't know it's still me waiting to buy out their merchandise. Get me a tea. Maybe ice cream. Out in public. Make a scene. I don't cook. I don't clean. Let me tell you guys. I got onion rings. Whopper meal, dollar meal. Make them believe the meal is real. Yeah. Quick crab dip and sauce before you drive away from here. I tell them I want it be cheesy. Never tell them I don't want to eat. I'll run down to Burger King for you. Let you say that word, Cardi B. Grab your drink, fix your lid. Ask for some fries while you take a sip. Yeah, while you take a sip. Yeah, you ain't never gonna pay him for a thing. He already made up his mind before he came. Now get your deals and discounts on this wet-ass burger. He bought a phone, groceries dial for the order wet-ass burgers. Use my tuition just to buy all these wet-ass burgers. Now make it rain if you want to see some wet-ass burgers. Look, I need a quarter pounder. I need a Whopper Jr. I need a soft drink. I need a cheeseburger, not a garden salad. I need the king burger. I have a team make it underpaid workers.
Damn.
You got some money made. That's where I'm headed. Burger King using up credit. King's got a beard and got a mascot's the baddest. I let him make it, and now he's my best friend. I don't want to sit. I don't want to go grab a bag. I want to go grab a bag. I want a Coke. I want their Whopper. To touch that little dangly thing swinging in the back of my throat. My deal game is fire, not drinking to sunny. Give me a fry so that thing is foggy. I bite on that meal like BK behind me. I eat up his deals. Now he try to sign me. Woo! Now you trying to sign me? Manager, I'm a deal, bitch. Whoppers fry this. Switch up the order. Make me want to eat. Have it your way, not living it. Never waste a fry. I'm looking for a dealer. In the food chain, I'm the one that eats ya. That's what I wrote so far.
Damn.
That is so
Damn, Eddie. You're the GOAT.
Do snap fingers or clap. I don't know what to do. Yeah, we're gonna snap fingers, right? Like the hipsters. Let's class, snap fingers, hipper style. Wow, that was dope, dude. You sing that, make a video. That's
Yeah.
it right there.
This is why you got
You
right
go
in
viral,
the scene.
chick. You should do it.
Well, now
Dustin's
that I
digging
sing it
it.
on here, someone's gonna steal it. So
Levi, when Addie comes onto the show, you need her intro to be have that song "Super Freak."
Super freak, super freak.
She's super freak. Ow.
Yeah.
Dustin
Dustin says it's better than Dustin
anything
says it's
you'll
better
see
than
on
the original.
SNL today.
It is better than the original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, I gotta
creative,
go. I'm
too.
gonna
I
go buy a
actually put
Whopper.
some-
I'll be right back.
All right.
You really go to the Whopper?
Yeah, there's one right down the street from me. I've been craving a Whopper
There is one
since
down
like
the
day
road for me
before
too.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Get a Whopper with big ass
That's way more
Coke.
creative than the music of today. I don't know what's wrong with people. We need like a female Weird Al.
That would be cool.
Yeah, her name's Addie. We have one.
Yeah.
Let's
Weird
get it going,
Allison.
girl.
No, it has to be Weird Al. Weird Allison.
Weird Addie.
Addison. Weird Addison.
I'm Weird Ad, I guess.
There you
Weird
go.
Al.
Oh, look at that Punisher. I like it.
Punisher. That was already the other one. Punisher. There you go. Boom.
It's cool.
Cool. Yeah. So, do you just do Marvel characters, or like, do you ever do independent comic book characters, or?
I did the independent way years ago. What was it? About 8 years ago. Did my it was some for part of my projects back in my academy days, and it
But
was
like
based
right now,
on
you're just doing Marvel stuff for funsies, or
just
you
for
ever draw,
fun.
like,
Yeah,
do you ever draw like Levi's characters, the Galaxy Memorial Park dudes, or his Clockwork Commandos, or anything like that?
Like I said before, I did it the 8 years ago. I did my own characters, some sort of auto-ish, biography-ish, based on my second year excursion in London, and basically I made fun of anything that I see, or making fun of stuff that I've been through, and with combining with a little bit of conspiracy in it. For example, the New World Order type of thing, and that's about it.
Oh.
Homer, he doesn't have a
Teachers
lot of
like it.
countries an international assassin to be doing all this.
He doesn't.
Well, he's an international
Well,
assassin.
I'm just trying to encourage Q to move away from drawing Marvel stuff and do independent characters instead of promoting the big dog. They don't need promotion. You know, help promote the little guy. That's all I'm saying. Encouraging. Words of encouragement.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate
In other
it.
words, your art is too good to be thrown into the hole of people that don't care and don't see, I guess.
Yeah. Like you're doing good stuff. Like create cool stuff for little indie stuff. You know.
That is a cool ghostwriter.
Yeah.
It is.
Thank you.
Homer is speaking the truth. It's why Marvel and DC doesn't come into the artist alleys in the convention areas and shut everybody down for fan art, because it's free publicity,
free promotion. Yeah,
Yeah.
free promotion for them. Yeah. Help promote the little guy.
Fun fact with this drawing, if you look somewhere here, you got Zappo Cafe right there.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
And then he drew it, and then he set it all on fire. So that was kind of
What a dick.
it was kind of cool that he drew it, and then he set it on fire. And I was like, "You asshole!"
Zappo's Cafe.
Where PG show? Sorry.
What's that? What was on the other side?
Zappo's Cafe. And on the other side, there's a hotel called the Calcutta Hotel. It's basically it's a homage to Lori.
So, guys, we are 11 minutes out from our 2-hour mark. If we wanted to cut up some for shorts for this, there is no show scheduled after this, so we could go longer if we wanted to. How's everybody feeling?
I can go a little longer. I don't care.
Good.
Yeah, good.
I'm ready for an encore from Addie at any point. Yeah.
Right.
You're gonna turn that into a clip, and I'm gonna have to like see it reposted everywhere.
Oh.
Ooh. It's gotta have the music put to it.
She's like,
Hey,
I want
Manny,
to do it on my channel first.
were you here for Christy explaining? Were you here for the video that we played of Christy explaining the rules for the celebrity mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was here for that.
Okay.
Remember, I entered the Whoopi Goldberg one.
Gotcha. Christy, you want to? Is there anything you want to tell us about Flip City issue 24 being funded over there on fundmycomics.com? Oh, did we catch her away from the mic?
Oh, she gone.
She gone.
Getting a little coffee break.
There's the one Q did. Brie Larson.
Oh, I
Brie
am
Cheese.
yes, I'm so sorry. I had
All right.
muted the tab. I had to do something else. Yes, I saw it and I have it, don't I? Did you send that to me in DMs?
What?
Did Pop send it to you?
Somebody sent it to me, but
This
it's
is
funny.
Pop's.
And I sent it to I showed it to Scott too, and we had a good laugh.
The
Fighting for your rights.
JD finished his, but he put it in a mirror.
I know. I even told him while he was doing it. I said, "Oh, it doesn't have to be in a mirror," and he said, "Oh no, but I like it." And I'm like, "Okay,
Right.
we'll work with it. It doesn't matter.
It does look pretty sweet.
We're very
Can we-
flexible."
Can we share DM photos on here? Because he sent it to me somewhere. Look into this for a second.
Hey, in the meantime, Q, do you have a scanner, or can you take like the best possible picture you can of that Brie and email it to us? Because we're taking the actual submissions via email. Flipcity at flipcitymag.com.
Oh, it so happens I used to have a scanner, but then I need to get a newer scanner. I think hopefully by Tuesday I'll get a new one.
Well, you know, one of our regular contributors, he works acrylic on canvas, and he usually, I think he just takes a picture. So if you have a decent cell phone camera, that would work too.
Cool. I can send it to you. I think I do. I sent it on DMs in our group.
Yeah. Oh, that's where it was. Yeah, it was in the Madness group. I didn't check the file size, but often enough in messaging things, they compress it.
Mm.
Yeah, it makes them
Gotcha.
grainy. Makes it not as good quality.
Yeah.
On Facebook. They suck the life out of everything you post.
They suck the life out of me.
Whoa. Too farted.
God damn. That's the nasty part.
That was perfect. That was a little wet and woppy.
It did sound a little wet. It did.
Yeah. You know what it is. Wet and wobbly, wet and wobbly.
Get a whopper, get a whopper, get a whopper.
Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Number one or number two?
Oh shit.
Thanks for letting us know.
Let's talk about turds.
It's more of a cleanup.
Notice your neighborhood smells like a crack of your ass. Call the cleanup crew.
Clean up on Isles Ave. Clean up on Isles Ave. One Whopper too many. One
Hello,
Whopper
cleanup
too
crew.
many.
Hey, is this the cleanup crew? Yes. I tried to call you guys because in my neighborhood smells like let me guess, smells like a crack at POS. Yes. What's the address? Boulevard is okay, we'll be right there in 15 minutes. Hey guys, we got a mission. We got to clean up that spot at the crack that smells like a crack at POS. We got to clean it up. Pronto, go.
Did you call Roku? Is that who you called? Who did you call?
No,
Pronto.
I was like,
Hey, Zaf.
it's like
Zaf.
I'm calling Roku.
Zaf.
Yep.
Carrie says I picked up the brown pencil at the wrong time.
Yes, you did.
Oh.
I joke.
Zing.
I keyed.
Zing.
Hey, probably shot more safe. I
Yeah.
can't get up.
Oh, I missed this one. Dustin, Addy. So he's never going to be able to eat a Whopper again, right?
Why not?
Oh man, I love Whoppers. I eat all of it. The
Can't
Whopper,
eat a Whopper again. Are you gay?
and the
We
Whop.
had,
We
oh my
eat it all.
goodness. The weirdest experience I ever had at a drive-through was when Burger King had the dollar Whoppers, like, what was that, like 20 years ago?
Oh, jeez.
And all I had was
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
$100 bill in my wallet. And so
You only wanted one.
Oh.
No, I wanted two. We were getting fries and drinks as well. So it was like it was like an $11 order, right?
Mm.
And so I hand him the 100. She looks at it. She goes, "I gotta go get the manager." The manager comes to the window, looks at the $100 bill, and goes, "Okay." Goes into the till and hands me back $111 in change.
Huh?
No.
Like, what?
Did
No,
Keep it.
dude, the 100 was like, yeah,
You kept your mouth shut, right?
yeah. You're like, okay, this is the manager. The manager can't make change.
So basically, it turned from a Benjamin to a bunch of Washingtons.
Yes, yeah.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
So in a situation like that, because it was the manager, I would have kept it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like there's no hope
If it
for
was
them.
the
They probably got
employee,
caught
I
out
would have said,
first.
"Hey, you made a mistake," and then correct it. But it's the manager, so
It was their policy that if you hand them a $100 bill, they got to reimburse you.
yeah.
You should have said thanks for the change and congratulations or good luck on your next job.
Yeah, no shit.
Glad you guys are doing so well that you can give us a tip.
Free food,
There's a
free
whole
money.
new meeting.
Dang.
It's a whole new meaning of
maybe it
half
was a
your way.
promotional. Maybe it was a promotional to get you to come back.
Hey, we have a question in the chat over here from Acres and Movies, and this is pretty much to all of us. She says, when you accept an art assignment, do you ask for payment in advance? And I would say yes as an artist, and I would say yes also as a person who has commissioned artists. Myself, what I do is I offer 50% up front.
Yes.
And then the other 50 once the project is complete.
Yes.
But
Take
that's just me.
a deposit. I don't think it's fair to pay everything up front, especially if you have never worked with the person and the relationship isn't built.
Right.
You know.
Which I totally understand that, and that I agree with that. And I figured I do see people that pay by the page, and I think with the way not saying my way is better, but it does instill a little bit of trust in between the two parties, where you go, okay, I'm trusting you to do this. So if you instill trust in them, they might want to do the project more. That's my only thinking on it.
So the problem is if you pay up front, even if they're the most professional person in the world, even if they worked in the industry at the main places, what happens is when you pay them up front, everything, there's no urgency for them to finish yours now, because they're going to blow through that money. They're going to be looking for the next job to give them money.
Yep, that's why I only give them 50%. 50%.
You
That's
got to
it.
go 50. I would say 50, depending on how big the job is. You could even break it down longer. Like I do for a full book, which is 44 pages of mine. I work with a colorist. I mean, I do all the art myself, but I work with a colorist, and I break it down by number of pages. Like I'll do 5 at a time right now, or 10 at a time, and then out of
Mhm.
those 5 and 10, I know it takes a week or 2 weeks depending on how many they have. So I'll give a partial with the pages when I give the pages. I'll give a partial midway through, and then I'll do the final at the end, and then I'll start
Gotcha.
the next set of pages. And
Uh,
yeah,
Gotcha. Christy, as a publisher,
Yeah,
how do you handle it?
so as a publisher, this for us and to our absolute advantage, especially like over the last couple of years, we've built such trusting, wonderful relationships with our regular contributors that sometimes we will get all the way through publishing and print before we pay all of our artists because we're always messing around with our revenue flow.
Yep.
And so we're very, very blessed and lucky to be working with people that, number one, love what we're doing and support what we're doing, but also trust that they will get paid. So we've been very, very lucky in that manner. But also we usually start our relationships off with paying the typical, a deposit, and then right after it's finished, and then build that relationship to the point where we can say, hey, can you do this? But we might not be able to pay you for 30 days. And we always do get everybody paid. So I think that comes along with just commissioning the same people over and over. You build that relationship and the trust, and hopefully people are also loving what you're doing and are like, okay, cool, I can wait.
In a complete on that same line there, in a completely different industry, when I was roofing, our jobs didn't pay out for 90 days. That's how far behind, let's say, they were on their payments.
Well,
It's
I
not
mean,
that they were behind, it's their revenue is in other places.
right. Yeah, that's typical in the construction industry,
Yeah.
well, because I was an office manager for a painting company, and it's typical. You get net 30, 60, and 90 invoices, and you just have to read it, and it's like, okay, we're not going to getting paid for 90 days.
Yeah. Yep. How about you, Manny? What do you think?
I usually do 50% up front and then give me the rest when I'm done, which is usually 10 minutes after they pay me the 50%. No, I'm just kidding. Just started inking it.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Moth watch. How about Addie? Aren't you doing?
Yeah. I got some bigger projects, but for the most part, I do smaller stuff. Yeah, I mean, the handful of times it's a 50-50 if you're gonna get paid. If you don't get paid, at least something, at least with a smaller project, I mean, it's just not good to let the person decide when they're gonna pay you after you've already made the art, because it's so much easier to take it and run than it is to say, hey, to whatever paying service you're using, hey, they took my money.
Right.
I mean, hey, they took my art. Sorry. Hey, they took my art. It's so much easier to get your money back than it is to get someone to be honest.
There was a publisher, and he's still publishing to this day. That's ripped off a shit ton of artists. And I'm just gonna, he goes by either Blue Water Productions or Tidal Wave Productions or something, Blue Water something. Either way, he's out of the Portland area, and he's been he's been so fishy about that stuff of scamming his artists for unpaid work that it'll show up in the colors mostly.
This person?
You'll see. Well, he'll so the colorist will end up not getting paid, so they'll send in a really small JPEG to say like, "Hey, the work's done, pay me," and then he doesn't pay them. He just takes that small ass JPEG and frickin' prints it.
Damn.
Right, so he's got a complete book, and Yeah, so you'll literally
Bad.
see it in the book. You'll go through the book and it'll be like, okay, good, good, good. And then you get to a page where all the art changes because
Wow.
the JPEGs are so small. And you're like, okay, here's where he quit paying.
Wow. That's just mean.
Yeah.
Treat
He's
people like that.
he maintains his publishing. He does a shit ton of the biography comic books. So if you went and Googled like Obama comic book, Biden or or Taylor Swift or any celebrity, he's
Oh.
probably done
The
a
little
book
golden
about them.
books?
No, not Golden. It's he goes by Tidal Wave or Blue Water Productions, or he's shit canned his company like 2 or 3 times and just kind of relabeled it.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
name was
I don't think it's the one that you brought up, Addie. That
Yeah.
guy's too. That one's
Okay,
too
yeah, it's the
legit.
same picture. Huh.
Is it that guy?
Oh,
Levi?
whoa, go back. There was that logo right there. That's it.
That one? Yep.
That's
Oh,
him. Blue
that
Water. Both those logos. That is both him right
both of.
there.
Oh
Blue
wow!
water
Yes,
title.
that is him.
I
Because
thought that
he'll
guy
get
was pretty legit.
Hey, Levi, this is
well,
a really great community service that you're doing, by the way.
is it?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
He's the guy's a
Anybody that's
douche.
like that, people need to be warned. So be warned.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, for
you
real.
guys know who?
That's why.
Oh shoot, who's the guy that got his? DC just gave him the Batman universe. He did White Knight or whatever the fuck it was. Sean Gordon Murphy.
Murphy, yeah.
Okay, Sean Gordon Murphy. When he first started out.
Oh, he did work for that guy, right?
He did work for that
Good.
dude, and fucking that dude. They had a blow up conversation over on DeviantArt in the early 2000s. It was available for everybody to read, but that
Yeah.
dude told Sean Gordon Murphy that he's never going to make it in the comic book industry. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like,
Because
oh,
he's not willing to swindle.
because you're not built. Yeah, you're not built. You got to pay your dues and be ripped off by the publisher.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you make
But that guy, I probably had in my network of people, friends in the Seattle area, he probably went through 4 of them.
Jeez. Asshole.
And each time they knew full well, and their whole idea was like, well, at least I'm getting published and my work's getting out there.
Yee. Sad way to go about it.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
Darren.
why.
His name was Darren Davis. That's what his
Double
name was.
D.
Yeah. Double D.
Double dumbass.
douchebag.
Double time.
Yep. But you can go on and see his whole catalog of stuff is his whole MO is finding a young artist that's hungry and just wants to get published. And he offers them a back end deal. He says, okay, if the book makes money, you get X amount of the profits. But then the problem is he doesn't give you the cover. He goes and assigns the cover to a professional, let's just say professional with quotes here. And he puts a different cover on it. And then the cost of the professional's work gets rolled into the back end pay. So you have to pay. Basically, the book you don't make any money until the book makes money, and the book has to pay for the cover. So you're just screwed from the get go.
Sounds
So
like somebody needs to pay him a visit in person.
yeah.
Yeah. No kidding.
And let Big Tyrone
go to-
do the
Does
good
he go to
published
comic?
work.
Does he go to conventions?
Yes, he used to be he used to do the Seattle convention all the time. The Spokane convention, he got kicked out of. He didn't get kicked out of. He wasn't allowed to return because that's a whole nother drama thing right there. Like the promoter here in town for the Spokane Comic Con isn't a very good promoter. It took him 10 years to get 1,000 people in the door. So he's not very good at it. So on year 3, Darren showed up and he was at that convention with us. And because the convention was so fucking dead, like literally like 150 people in the door for 8 hours total. And it got within like a half hour of closing. He wrapped up his table and fucking just walked out because he was mad because he didn't make any money. So the promoter was like, "Fuck that dude," because when you sign your shit, you're only supposed to load in and load out at certain times. So technically, he broke his contract. So that's why he was banned from the Spokane shows because he wrapped up early.
That's why.
Yeah, douchebag.
How did this guy get the 10th Muse? I thought that was owned by Tony Daniel.
10th Muse. Yeah, that's his big
Yeah.
claim to fame over there on Image. He was published at Image for a bit. He's still riding that fucking coattail. He started screwing over. So the cover artist on 10th Muse was fucking
Tony Daniels. Was it Tony Daniels working on that book?
no.
That's
I can't.
Image? That's what?
the 10th.
10th Muse?
Oh, the 10th, right? Versus the 10th.
Oh.
Muse. Okay, they're not the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
My buddy
10th,
here in town, Andy
They look
Owens.
similar though, right? Though.
He had somebody like Jeff Masudo doing the covers or something for 10th Muse or Roger Cruz or somebody like that. And my buddy Andy Owens was the inker on the book. And he screwed Andy out of 3 cover inks. He owed him $1,200 and just flat out just didn't pay him.
Bastard.
Even the 10th Muse looks good. Like the art looks good. It looks very Tony Daniels, Roger Cruz, Jeff Matuda, like, you know.
Well, yeah, it all looks good until you get on page 12 and you see where you stop paying everybody. And you know that page is all pixelated and shit because it came in at like 50 DPI and.
I would scribble my name all
Are you
over it.
are you talking about the 10th Muse when it first came out? Because it's kind of old, the book.
Yeah, we're talking about that dude.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's still around in this industry. He's still out there.
How old is this guy?
He's got to be in his 50s. I want to say he was a little bit older than me. So.
Ooh, 10th Muse was even published at Arcane. It was published.
Yeah, he burnt a lot of bridges.
It's on Amazon. You can buy it off Amazon. Image
Yeah.
Comics.
You know,
And
sometimes
going back
you just
to
gotta
what-
run up and kick a dude in the dick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, since you brought that up again, you can't do that. You can't do that. You want to know why?
Why?
He doesn't
You
have
can't
one?
do it?
He doesn't have one?
No, because it would be considered a hate crime.
Because you hate his dick.
Nah, because he. I'm just gonna say he doesn't like girls.
Can we get one of the same guys to
Uh-oh.
kick him in the
One
dick?
of the same. One of the same.
Everybody keep your dogs away from this guy.
Then it's not a hate crime,
Yes.
right, Levi?
There you
He's a
go.
burrito killer. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
His friend, his name was Jason. So
Not to be confused with former Power
So
Ranger.
when
Yeah.
at Image, he did a crossover with freaking Savage Dragon.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, from what I'm understanding now, the word crossover means a lot of different things for this guy.
So he's a ready.
Wow. And nobody's reported this guy to like the Better Business Bureau, like
Oh,
in
dude,
multiple
it's-
cities.
I don't
Wherever
know.
his
One
company
He's
is,
still-
right?
big ass whooping, and you won't need that.
Yeah.
Well, it's-
Okay,
it's
Omer,
been
since
like
you're
30
looking into it
years
right
and-
now, what's the
it's been
latest
like
thing he's
30
published?
years, and nobody's done anything. So let's see, latest that he's published. Let's see.
Has he published anything 2024?
Let me see. Hold on.
Unless he's changed his business name again.
He totally could have.
Right, he's changed it twice at least, from Blue Wave to Tidal Wave.
And there was one where it was named after. Fuck, he should have got sued by Marvel for the name because it was like fucking Storm or something like that. Something like, are you gonna get sued over that, dude?
Oh, it might have been Storm Wave because he keeps it as Tidal Blue. He just changes
Yeah,
the word
something.
Blue and Tidal.
They should have called him Blue Balls.
Yeah,
It-
Mr. Blue
he
Ball.
does have a logo. He has a logo for TidalWaveComics.com that says 25 years as Tidal Wave Comics.
25
that's
letters
his
is a
website.
major D.
Yeah.
Untouchable for
Major
25
dildo.
years.
He has a website and it looks very professional. Like, yeah, it would convince me that he was legit, you know?
But he ain't.
Which, oh, Jesus.
He's a crook.
That's how he gets
What
you.
year is the website? Yeah.
So he
Still go
is a
back and
crook.
laugh. It's like, Sean Gordon Murphy, you'll never make it in this industry with that attitude.
It's I would say his all these bio comics are so weird. Biography comics.
Right.
It's so weird.
So what you could a good tell on there would be like
Yeah, I
how
don't-
many repeating artists does he have on those fucking books? Like,
Probably not
like
many.
okay, Christy, you got a regular artist, don't you? Don't you have multiple regular artists?
Yeah, I mean, we have, so for example, the cover artist for volume 24, that's Dave McDowell. He's in every single edition since I think issue 4. Yeah, he did the cover for issue 4, and he's probably the most prolific. So yeah. I think that's probably a good tell. If he doesn't ever have the same artist, obviously he's a crook. Because why wouldn't
Yeah.
you? You'd eventually find the person that you love working with, right?
Yep.
And keep working with them.
Absolutely true.
Well,
guys, I gotta get
well,
going.
Yeah, man, hang on. Let me I'm bigging you. Wait. Got you. What'd you do?
Boom. I gotta get going, but there it is.
Right on. Well, real quick, where can everybody find you at?
Facebook under my name. I also just put the page out. It's called the Mothquatch Chronicles on Facebook. That's where I'm gonna post like art and stuff. Where me and Edwin will post our stuff and when the book's gonna be released. And then you can find me on Instagram on the Bearded Vulture.
Very cool.
All right, you guys have a good one.
Bye,
All right, man.
Manny.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Hey, has anybody else seen the cute videos of the dogs that get on the bus to go to doggy daycare?
No.
That's so cute.
and this guy's totally in your. Oh,
Are you stuck?
Darren? Yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm like, I want to know what's the latest thing he's made since you asked. I'm like,
What really sucks once
I'm looking at his Wikipedia to see if anybody's comment that he sucks.
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
make
So
a comic about him second.
go down to the very bottom of the Wikipedia. There used to be so the guy who ran the convention here in town left a fucking comment on his Wikipedia. He went and altered it at the bottom, and it said basically Darren Davis has ripped off a lot of artists. Is that still at the bottom? I bet it isn't. I bet he's gone back and fucking.
No, it is chock full of all sorts of comics that he's made. A whole list. It just, yeah. I don't see anything that says. Let me go up the list here. Yeah, there's no more comment sections on Wikipedia.
No, this was in the this dude edited the post.
See the edit here. Yeah.
So basically, he's a human chicken.
Yep.
A human chicken.
Caw.
Human chicken. And he lay a blue egg. But he lost his nuts.
It seems like at some point it says in 2009 he bought 2 publishers so that he can print their line of comics, and one was Revolutionary Comics, and so he could reprint their rock and roll comics that they made, and they had 10 volumes. And then he bought another one, he bought another part of it or something called the Beatle Experience and Rock and Roll Heroes, so he can print those collections.
Yeah, I
It
got
seems
some of
like
those
at
old
some
rock and rolls.
it seems like at some point he ran into some money and started buying other little small publishers so he could build his catalog and
Right.
reprint all his stuff.
If I don't know nowadays, but I know back then he had a regular day job, so that might have been how he was funding
What?
it.
No, I think what is funding this, in my perspective, just from the little read I'm doing, is he had 3 properties that got film opted. So if they
Oh.
filmed opted, that's at least 30 grand for each at the minimum, like, unless you did a really bad deal for less. But on average, they opt movie deals for licensing at 30. This usually starts around 30,000 per like idea, movie or show or whatever.
What the fuck got
So that's
optioned?
probably something called Nanny and Hank, and then something else called Insane Jane. It's looks like four things. Tom Corbett and Space Cadet. So 4 things that could equal 120 grand, at
The Corbin
30,000 a piece.
Because I know my friend that I wouldn't go over there. He ended up publishing the book with no inks. I wasn't going to ink it, but it was oh shit, Battle Beyond the Stars. You guys remember that old fucking movie? Like had that weird ass fucking ship in it with the. It was called the boob ship because it looked like it had gigantic boobs on the bottom of it.
I vaguely remember it. Yeah.
It had from the Waltons. It had Little John on there as the Luke Skywalker character.
It kind of the ship kind of looked like boobs with a dick, right? Like a penis at the other end.
And it had really weird things on the side of it. It was
it was a super weird looking spaceship. It was like on purpose.
It was it kind of was flat and then had like these bulbous things at the beginning of it, and then like it was kind of shaped like that from the side view, and then from the front view it looked like with these gigantic engines coming off the sides of it. I fucked that all up. Now you can't even see it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I remember. Yeah, it looked. Yeah, it was really weird. But what about it? What's the relation to the movie or what? The mentioned.
Yeah, my friend was all excited. He's like, "Oh man, we could, it's the follow up to the movie. It's whatever the movie was, like Battle Beyond the Stars. I think the follow up was like Battle Beyond the Moon or some sort of shit." And he was all excited about getting to draw the boob ship in a 4-issue limited series. And I was like, "I'm not touching it with a 10-foot fucking pole, dude."
That Tom Corbett Space Cadet is 4 issues. Just saying.
Right. Yeah, I don't think that's it. But Corbett sounds like the guy maybe who owned the freaking franchise or something. I don't know.
Well, that's the name of the Space Cadet, I think. Like, that's his name.
Well, it would have been.
And apparently it's based on an old comic book that I guess is in public domain.
Okay.
Yeah, so anybody could make their own version of it.
The same guy that stole the characters from Rob Liefeld, is he?
Which characters?
Well, I know he lost Youngblood for a while.
The Youngblood character.
No.
That now that I look at his name, it does sound something like that. Somebody that was, I think he had something to do with it. Zaf, I think you're right.
I just know that the guy had
there is some connection
of shystering deals with characters from other creators and then screwing them over.
And because of the movie industry, right? Because he's like,
he would
I'll get you
opt for
into the movies.
And if it didn't work,
I think this is the guy. Yeah.
Just to keep the the license or whatever, the rights to it, he would put out a shit book every once in a while and no one would buy it. But
Yeah, I think this guy might have something to do with that stuff.
Can I call my grandma?
Yeah, we can a little
He's
bit.
a
The name
shyster for
seems
sure.
familiar.
it just sounded like the same MO. That's why I asked. It sounded like the same exact scheme.
Yeah.
Can I see Dynamite?
And he probably weaseled his way into Image Comics with that 10 News comic.
He's really mean.
Well, yeah, Image is. I mean, shit. Back then, it was $1,500. It was basically what it cost you to get Image to publish you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only did you have to, be accepted, but then you had to put down your fucking basically your advertising fee.
Well,
Right.
Them advertising your book.
It's basically like I think it's $3,000 now or $5,000, somewhere around there. It's twice as much as what it used to be.
That's once they opened it up to like creators. Like in the beginning days, they didn't do that.
No.
That was their company, and all the creators, the original creators, just did their shit.
What character is that, Addie?
It's one of Brian L. Frase's characters. Hold on. This is why I hate AI. Look, I have to unfollow every handful of pages because look at this. I don't want to see this. Who are you? Well, if that's not AI, no, half of them are AI. Half of them are AI. It's like every handful of things in my story.
Right.
Some kind of shit that's infiltrated a large page that I've been following. But yeah, he's got some cool stuff. I guess it's from the Eternal comic that he has. Yeah, that's the one he's advertising. Yeah, there's his shirt for Puma on Sticker Mule. So yeah, he liked the sketch. That was the sketch beforehand. So.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's his first issue of Eternal.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. I know that dude. He was on Monday Madness with me and Pops.
Oh, okay. Neat.
Is this the same dude we're talking about, or a different dude?
No, different dude. The one she's showing right now, this Brian guy.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
We're done talking about Darren. Screw Darren.
Yeah, the hell with that a-hole.
Thanks, Steven.
Yep.
Screw you, Darren.
Now we gotta draw ugly art of him and post it everywhere so people know he's ugly on the inside and out.
Right.
He's no wop, that's for sure. No whopper.
No way.
And he has a narrow urethra.
He's a dop. He's a dry ass burger.
He's a dry ass marker. Eat her.
Yeah.
Man,
Did I show you guys this? Yeah, I think I did show you that one.
Hang
He
on.
ran out of steam.
The Wonder Woman?
Yeah. Did I show off? Yeah, I think I did show off the Wonder Woman. I think she turned out awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really nice.
That's the cute Wonder Woman.
Cute.
Mm-hmm.
So, Addie, when are we going to be able to download that song?
As soon as I don't know.
As soon as Omar
In the
uploads.
midnight hour, get your wop, wop.
Oh yeah, I gotta make art for the cover of the album.
Ooh, nice. Do it, girl. Do it.
Thank you, Dustin.
Her buns are burgers.
In the midnight hour, get your wop, wop, wop.
Can you do that for next week? Have a cover drawing up for that.
Oh yeah.
That'd be funny.
With a rebel, yeah. Scream wop, wop, wop. Stand up for your right to give up your wop when it's time.
Having it your way.
Oh, that was perfect. Perfect, dude.
The king. Hurricane.
You
The
get your
king is
Whopper.
giving it to you.
I don't know. Maybe she didn't do it because the last time they did something that was very memorable with the Whopper was they had the Darth Vader cutout going. Anyone remember that?
Oh, hold on a second. You mean that commercial of Darth Vader saw the kid drinking Pepsi, and he uses force to squeeze the Pepsi, and then the old usher showed up and said, "Hey, pick up some of your own size." And they fought each other with the lightsaber while the old usher uses flashlight as a lightsaber.
Oh, well, there's that too. But I bet
Hey.
Burger King had a cutout of Darth Vader that it made it sound like he was saying Whopper because it's him breathing.
Really? I don't remember that, Eddie.
You don't remember that? No.
Oh, I hear the Whopper now that you're
Yeah.
doing it.
Some guy in the marketing department got a raise that day.
Yeah. And
I hear that
pay for
guy.
That's the kind he was looking for.
the licensing fee. They must
Yeah,
have made
Nicki
so
Minaj.
much money on both sides.
I should be Nicki Minaj's manager because she made a mistake, like compiling with McDonald's instead of Burger King for the Whopper. She doesn't eat
Okay, I got
McDonald's
the
or Whopper anyway. She doesn't eat either.
I got the Flip City Fun My Comic page up.
Oh, thank you. You guys, look, we have Taylor Swift too, just like Addie was drawing.
Goody.
Oh, it's just like her.
Yeah.
Oh, she's really part of the cabal, isn't she?
Yeah,
Got
I
the
love the
devil
fact
and
it's like 666 right there on
Yeah.
her. Boys suck. You go, girl. That's
Also,
awesome.
look how
You know
she's
what's so
sitting.
weird?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
love
Yeah,
that. That's
Freddie.
Dave
That-
McDowell.
Yeah,
She's
that's
sitting like
Dave
that character
McDowell.
in the comic that was next to the riverbank. She's sitting like that girl.
You know
She's
what?
on all that
666 looks like the emblem for the antler company, the Cabela's or whatever, the hunting company. What's that?
Oh
It's got
yes,
Bass Pro Shop.
No, it's I forget what they're
Cabela's, is
called.
that what?
Cabela, yeah.
Cabela's.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that logo, which
Yeah,
is
kinda
kind of
does.
cool.
Oh, look, she's even got the monarch butterfly on her head. Levi.
Yes, right there, right
What
there.
does that mean? What does the monarch butterfly mean?
Oh,
Does it mean
She's
something?
royalty.
do you
She's
want to see, Levi?
Illuminati.
Oh, there it is.
She's Illuminati.
The monarch butterfly means Illuminati? What? When?
That's an impressive
Yeah.
split she's doing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a backwards open rear end split.
Boston crap.
It's so
Of course,
weird.
boys suck.
I love it.
Baby. Baby do. It's baby do.
So we got ketchup pack. It's got for $70. You can catch up and you get 6 issues. Is that are those issues in order or are they random
Yeah.
issues?
Yeah, so they're the most recently published 6 editions. So it goes from 18 through 23, with 18 actually being over 80 pages. So that's a great deal.
Nice.
Here,
Then we got a ketchup 4-pack.
let me.
Same
Yeah.
deal.
Same deal, but without the 18 and 19. And then, of
Mhm.
course, the magazine that we're fundraising for
Mhm.
with free shipping in the USA.
Free
so
shipping.
it really is $13 out the door.
Okay, I suddenly had what's her face's song in my head. Free shipping in the USA.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I
Miley
didn't.
Cyrus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
guys
then
were talking about Whoppers so much, I thought you meant a ketchup pack, like an actual ketchup pack.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
That-
what I thought
Yeah.
earlier.
That's Lori
I
Calcaterra.
just-
She does that.
Yes.
Help Burger King's sales go up here.
She got ketchup tier, mustard tier, barbecue tier.
Yeah, I couldn't copy Lori, but when I was making those tiers, I was thinking of her.
Mhm.
We're catching up as well. But yeah, that that image, very detailed image there, that pull-out poster I was referring when we first started. That's Yeah, I purposely brought down the resolution on that so you didn't get the full experience. You have to get the magazine to see it in print.
Right. That's freaking a lot of work right there. Who was the artist that did that?
That's made by Jim Bob.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you search "made by Jim Bob" on any social media, you will recognize his work. You've seen it before.
Yep.
That's some Where's Waldo stuff going on there.
Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, because I told him we're going to turn it kind of into a game or something like that, and he let us know that there are something like 6 hidden frogs and 10 hidden bitcoins in it.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
hey,
that's something that you can go back to over and over again and, notice something new.
Bitcoins. Found him a
Hey,
Bitcoin.
Christy, recently I'm helping a friend with their campaign, and I'm noticing that people are not. It doesn't seem like people are aware that they need to resize the images for their campaigns correctly. Because if you just upload like large file images, it'll take it, right? If you do like a really high res JPEG, even like it'll be loaded on there, and it makes your page load up real slow. But like people can save that and print it, and it's good quality. Like, so you have to be aware like how you size your images and put them on there.
Yeah,
Because,
you know what I did with this one actually? This entire body, I made. I think it was an 8.5 by 17 long Photoshop document, and basically did the entire body with 3 of those. So none of this is actually, individual images put. I mean, it is, but so like the typing, that is not from
Right.
my comic. That's what I put it on the, through Photoshop. I found that to be very easy for me, the way I decided to do.
There's
well,
what is it,
okay.
Levi?
That's got to be Kamala Harris in the hot tub with the devil.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh
The
shit!
funny thing is,
Titanic and a rubber ducky.
I didn't even notice that till you.
Oh shit!
no, look to the right. Look to the right on the floor is her red panties for.
Wait. Now, Levi, don't
What
move,
the- oh my god!
Levi, don't move the picture, but look at the bottom middle with the gimp dog looking guy and the dude with the underwear. That looks like you're Bill Gates.
It kind of does.
You see it?
Oh. Is it in this picture?
Oh shit!
Oh yes, right down there.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the
Just
whip
different
and shit.
colored boots.
Yes, he's right here.
Yeah.
If you guys can see the
Oh, the girl screaming from the first Trump thing is in the tree on the right.
Yes,
Oh, she's right there.
Yeah, that's funny.
She might be someone that pops up a few places in it as well.
the Pepe meme is in the top right in the trash.
There's a lot of them. Do you guys remember that Saturday Night Live skit? It's Pat.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so right at the front corner of the building, there's a guy holding a sign, and behind it looks like it's Pat.
Totally. Oh yeah.
It's a lot to look at.
Hey, who's this pervert watching the two in the hot tub over here? And why does he have his
I
left
don't
hand?
know. I might have to.
Kind of looks
That's
like
the
Ben
thing.
Stiller.
Like I need to be in contact with Jim Bob on some of these things because I don't get every single reference.
It's not like I don't know, but it kind of looks like Ben Stiller.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
You could look at this all
Yeah,
day.
it looks like Ben Stiller.
That's
You need a post. You make posters.
Hey,
You guys
oh my
see-
good.
Do you see who's on the Rainbow Crosswalk and who's riding her?
Oh shit!
Oh my goodness. Is that Soros?
Yeah, that's Soros riding Greta.
Oh my
Gosh.
You know it's funny. It's because I thought of Greta. I just couldn't think of the name at the time. I'm like, wow, it really looks like.
Okay, so look at the building. Look at the top left window of the building. What is that person shooting? It's obviously a camera. That's a leg with their leg open on the bed. Are they shooting a porno inside that building right now?
No,
it might just be a cam
That's what it
girl.
looks like.
Just a cam girl?
Yeah.
No.
That's all right. Look at the other room right next to him.
I
Where
know.
the
Yeah,
creeper
the-
chasing the kid.
The little kid pointing at her.
Oh, that's sick.
freaking hilarious.
So
This is
much.
awesome.
Does
Yeah,
that,
this
does
needs to be a
that sign
poster.
does that sign above the photo shoot that they're doing? They say Black Rock. Does it say
wait.
Black Rock?
I think it does say
Yeah,
Black
it says
Rock.
Black Rock. Wait, is that
Oh,
Diddy
this-
garbage picking?
Where?
No,
Yeah.
where?
Right there.
Right there.
Top center with the green garbage dumpster. He's got a white
Green
suit on.
garbage.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah,
The
at the
top.
top,
Yeah.
behind the fence.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right there.
Yeah.
Totally. That's Diddy.
Yeah.
He's got Diddy oil in his hand.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay. Is that Oprah behind him in the chair then? That's
Yeah,
Oprah.
that's
behind him, right?
It is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I left the resolution just good enough to make people want it.
Oh, there's the
in
Kauai
resolution.
Pope doll with the Pope said anime is a religion or whatever.
Oh, you did a good job. Yeah, the
This is great.
resolution is you're on point. But yeah, I'm just saying like being aware of that because like when you put up a campaign, you might want to put up a few good images like for the comic people, but like you don't want to put like all your images good quality. Like they should be internet quality,
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this is such a good book. It's such a good good
Ladies
drawings.
and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to bail out of here.
Okay.
It's-
But
Oh, hang on. Shit. Fat finger and shit here. Let's do this real quick. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Give me something else. Come on, change windows, please. Thank you so much.
That's Oma.
There we go.
You could head over to foresight11.com. That's my website. All my social links are there, and any active campaigns you'll find there. I have one coming by the end of this month. Hopefully, will be for book 2, Addicts Unbound Fury #2. What you've seen me doing here is the drawings. Half of it's already off to the colorist. So I have the first one that just wrapped up is at the printers right now. So that'll be getting fulfilled this month sometime, provided they get it to me in a timely manner. And go check it out and sign up at my website. It's free.
Right on, right on.
Cool.
You heard the man, and I
Awesome.
like how he talks.
Thank you.
Coffee. Go get some coffee.
Coffee.
I gotta go do something else, but I'm not gonna say that here.
And Carrie, I'll pull up your picture in a minute. And Woody says, much love to all you chatters, etc. And then he says, Woody says, this looks like a Sergio Projas drawing in dramas in Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I just
Yeah,
want to
it's
ask
a
a
good
question
compliment.
real quick of Carrie. Carrie, let me know if you got the digital files for the book yet.
I got mine.
You got yours? Okay.
I got mine. Yes, I did.
I want to know if Carrie got it.
And let me to answer this question. I'm on that other screen. I don't see J-Lo by P. Diddy.
She says near Diddy, the chick with pink leggings is that J-Lo.
That looks, yes. So go see the floating rock with the people dancing on it. She's right in front of that, right by the Breaking Bad people.
Yeah,
that does look like J-Lo.
J-Lo.
We're all making fun of Hollywood.
And she says, "Where do I find it, Zaf?"
It should have been dropped in your email. It should have been something from, depending on where it was, either crowdfunder or Kickstarter. It should have went to your email. If not, go on to the site you backed it on, and go into updates, because I did it for I dropped it in the updates for backers only, and the link should be there.
I think that's where mine was at. I think I got an email saying campaign update, and when I clicked on it, it was Zaffo.
Yeah. So it's in the updates. So just go check it out. It should be there. All right. Later, everybody's.
All right. Later, Zaf.
Really?
Bye, Zappo.
We'll add this back to the stage. Oh,
What do you
no,
want?
no, wrong one. Wrong one. Give me another one. Give me that one.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head out too. I'm gonna see if
All
I
right.
can go get me a Whopper.
Oh,
Bye
All
guys.
right.
are you gonna get a Whopper?
Hey,
All right,
hey,
Omar, bon
Omar,
appetit.
Omar, I sent you an
Yeah, I'm gonna try
email
to.
for that
She
ad
wants a
stuff
snack.
to remind you.
Okay, I'll look into it.
No,
All right.
banana.
Omar, where
Omar,
can everybody
Don't
find
have
you?
bananas.
You can find me over at Omer
some
Glitch on all of these
No.
platforms. And I do have a website, but it's under construction. It'll be up hopefully in a week or two. I'll have it up.
Cool.
All right.
goody, goody.
So
Very cool. Very cool.
thank you,
All
everybody.
right. Later, man. Enjoy that Whopper.
Like, yeah.
Bon appetit. Enjoy it.
And then, so we got a $7 digital tier.
Yeah. 60
And then we
plus
have it.
full color pages, baby.
Right on, right on.
And then, of
All
course,
right, all right, all right.
The
he did my
digital
sleep.
plus the physical for 17.
Yep. Get a little $3 discount there. And even though it says plus shipping, that's for the internationals. It is free shipping in the USA.
Gotcha. And then we have the digital overload. Does this have every single issue you guys have published?
Yes, except for we are keeping out 24 from that because we would very much like for you, if you're going digital, to go ahead and add on that digital 24 to that.
Gotcha. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
if you're really going to read all of them, that will be weeks worth of reading for you.
right.
The
That's
overload.
ridiculous. What is the math on that? 23 into 65 is
I
what's at
actually
least
put it in there. It's
Did you?
$2.82
2
each.
cents each. Oh my goodness. You can't. That's like 1980 prices for Mad Magazine. I mean,
We
it's
just want people to laugh again.
yeah.
You know, we try to keep
Yeah.
our prices, so it's not prohibitive,
Mhm.
like wanting to pick it up.
Right. And you got your indie advertising. So
That's
for
right,
50
Carrie.
bucks, $50 you can get a 3 by 2 by supposed
Business
oh man,
card
I'm blank.
size.
Business. Thank you so much. I was flaking on that hard word. Yeah. So for $50 you can advertise your comic book in it, and you can see just from that world map right there, or the United States map. And yesterday we went over the entire map, and it's not just the United States. She does have a ton of international people there.
Not a ton, but some.
Well,
Yeah.
so do you mind throwing out a number at us? What is your subscription number? If you don't
Yeah,
have to.
well, I mean, of course, it always changes because you never know if we're going to get a good push and people come over and subscribe en masse. But we're holding strong at between 800 and 900
Nice. Fuck yeah.
subscribers, and then people, we also sell individual magazines. We also sell packages of the magazine after the fact, so we always order extra. Eventually we'll be going, I'll be getting tables at cons to be selling as well.
Right.
And so beyond that, there are more magazines that your advertisement will be in. Oh, and I'm not even thinking about our digital. So our digital subscription base is 100 plus. So that as well.
So literally for $50, you could advertise to 1,000 people potentially.
Well, actually more than that,
Plus-
because
Go ahead.
anybody that happens to keep so basically industry standard, when you're thinking about advertising, you're not actually doing the subscriber number. You're doing what's called circulation. And that means eyeballs that see your ads. So any household, they're giving you 3 to 4 views on that magazine. But if it's in a public place, you can claim 30 eyeballs. So for example, we had Ghost Pepper on our launch last night, who's been a long time subscriber to Flip City, and he keeps his Flip Cities out in his showroom of his flooring company, and he says they are the most beat up things, and he loves seeing people pick them up and laugh their asses off. He said a woman was there one day just taking pictures of the things and sending them to people and
Right.
laughing. So, you know, I don't know exactly what our circulation is because I don't know how many public places Flip City's out in, but I do know that several of our subscribers buy it to put out in their waiting rooms, whatever it may be. So, circulation is more than 1,000.
Right. That sounds when they tell you to call your congressman, that's they tell you to say that sort of thing where don't just count me as one vote. You should count me as 100 votes. That's real similar.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Steve Bannon recommends that on the War Room. He mentioned that one time. That was the whole reason I knew when I called into mine.
Oh,
You know,
like
I
basically
told them.
like you're representing 100 people
Yep.
that
Yep.
that agree with you.
Yeah, he said that they consider every person that calls into their state election or elected officials, like for one phone call, they consider you 100 votes. That you could be 100 votes swing in either direction, depending upon the subject.
So
So
call your congressperson. It's important.
it is important. Yeah, I did. I've done it twice. Kathy McMorris Rogers. There might be a reason why she's retiring. She doesn't like the phone calls, and she's supposedly Republican. But what pissed me off the most last time I called her was the fact that she's a big pharma shill. She's taken 15 in her history of her representing us. She's taken $15 million from big pharma in campaign donations. Anyway,
Damn.
yeah, yep. So the last thing we have here is the collector super PAC.
Yeah, that's our first 15 editions published. We still have copies of all of them. There's I think 3. Yeah, there's 3 magazines in there that we don't sell anywhere else except for the collector's package because we're super
Mhm.
low stock on them. So it's the
like
only
it-
place that you can get those. So
issue
it really does make it a collector's pack.
Yeah, issue 4, issue 9, and issue 10 only available in this pack.
Yep. And issue 10 is the one everybody loved it when we put it out. It's another Dave McDowell cover of it was the cover was Kyle Rittenhouse right after he got
Oh,
you know, not guilty or whatever.
right.
It's a really nice piece.
Great stuff, as always. World's
We're
most
very
based
we're very
contributors.
happy of it. Yeah. And that's just the regular ones. Oh, by the way, in the very bottom right-hand corner, that's me and Scott on the plane going to January 6th.
Really?
Yes. So you can see my stupid anonymous face mask.
Right.
And
He's got his on his yeah. That's awesome.
Yep. So yeah, we took a stack of issue 4s with us and passed those out, which is why you can't get them except for in the collector's pack because we gave so many away.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
So we've got a question here from Akers. It says, what is your favorite Where's Waldo images?
I mean, how would
Basically
you
all
even
of them.
explain that?
I don't know. I used to have a book of like Where's Waldo, and like every page it had one of those puzzles on it. Then Woody's commenting on the Bannon thing. Race Bannon was the most badass dude on the Johnny Quest show, you know. So obviously Bannon from Harvard is my hero. Yep, Steve Bannon is a freaking badass. Yep.
Someone compared Race Bannon to Steve Bannon.
Yep.
Funny.
And Woody's also commenting Kyle Rittenhouse was a badass son of a bitch. Yep.
I see a typo. Yeah. Yeah, scroll back out so we don't see my typo. I'm gonna go fix it.
Where is it? The Fearless Super Hyped.
No, it's actually in the body of the campaign. It says this is only a tiny. This is only a tiny example of what to accept. It's supposed to say expect. Yes.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
We know what you're doing after the show.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we got I'm gonna stop sharing this. We got 6 minutes left before the 3-hour mark. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get through these settings. There we go. There we go. Addie
Hi.
Marie Arts.
Hi.
Where can everybody find you at?
Addie Murray Art on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yep.
And Christy, how about you?
We just plugged the heck out of Flip City magazine, but if you want to go see the campaign, it's at fundmycomic.com/FlipCity24. Go over there, check it out. If you don't know what Flip City magazine is, we also have a free edition you can look at right on our website, and that is flipcitymag.com.
And Carrie busted me in the chat. I'm working on it right now. Presents, share screen.
You can find Carrie in the Madness chat almost all the time.
Almost all the time. And here we go. Take you that screen and share this screen. Oh my goodness. It's like 6 different steps. Very cool, Carrie.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. Yeah. See, we should.
Oh, did Levi kick himself?
Oh, dang it. Levi! What the hell? You got 4 minutes. Or maybe because you had a phone call. Levi?
Hello, mic check. Mic check.
Yeah,
that was perfect time, and I lost my phone. So you can find me on the Madness Entertainment Groups. You can go to the meg.tv for scheduling. The rest of the time, you can find me Levi Skeen on Twitter, or just do a search for 3-Stroke Studios on the different platforms, and go give my comic book a follow, galaxymemorialpark.com. And let me embiggen you, Mr. Q. Q, do your thing.
You can always find us here in the Madness Comic Network on all the platforms, including YouTube. Peace! So long, everybody.
All right. Peace, everybody.
Bye.
All right. And since I got control of the buttons, I'm going to play my favorite one. Bam.
Get ready, cause this shit's about to get heavy. Just settle all the lawsuits. Fuck you, Nancy. Now, this looks like a job for me. So everybody, just follow me. Cause we need little controversy. Doesn't feel so empty without me. I said, this looks like a job for me. So everybody, just follow me. Cause we need little controversy. Doesn't feel so empty without me.
tube and feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every episode, joy is found. uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends, catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens days. Hey! New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends, catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic.